Sit with me. Pour something soft. This is for you. Tonight we're going somewhere together. Soft body, the belly, grief stored in the gut, healing the digestive system. I want to tell you something the world doesn't say out loud about Black women. We don't get enough rest. We don't get enough quiet. We don't get enough soft. So these next 2 hours is yours. No agenda. No hustle. Just stories, the 8 pillars, and the medicine that's been waiting for you. Faith. Manifestation. Positivity. Patience. Discipline. Determination. Consistency. Honest work. Hold them. Let me hold the rest for a minute. The Gut Health Bible for Black Women full book. Read this first, the truth nobody told you. Sis, I need you to sit down before you read the rest of this book. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Get a cup of tea. Because I am about to tell you something that is going to change the way you walk around in your body. Half of the sickness you have been carrying is not a disease. It is not a diagnosis. It is not a crisis. It is your gut, holding on to something she needed to release 3 days ago. Let me say it louder. You could wake up with a splitting headache, low back pain that made you think your kidneys were failing, a mood so heavy you thought you were relapsing into depression, brain fog so thick you couldn't remember your password, anxiety that had you Googling heart attack in women, hot flashes you were about to blame on perimenopause, skin flaring up for no reason, fatigue that felt like the flu was coming, joint pain that convinced you lupus was kicking in, stomach pain that had you ready to go to urgent care, and all you really needed was to use the bathroom. I am not exaggerating. Our people have a saying, that heifer is backed up, and we used to say it joking, but Grandma wasn't playing. She knew. A backed up gut will make you think you are dying. Here's what happens when you don't go for 2, 3, 4, 5 days. 1. Toxins that your liver dumped into the stool get reabsorbed. Right back into your bloodstream. Your whole body poisons itself. 2. Estrogen that was supposed to leave through the stool gets reabsorbed. Hello cystic acne, PMS rage, fibroid pain, heavy periods. 3. Bad bacteria multiply in the sitting stool. They produce neurotoxins that go straight up the vagus nerve to your brain. Depression, anxiety, fog, rage, panic. 4. The pressure on the lower back, hips, and pelvis causes referred pain. Your back is not the problem. Your colon is pressing on your back. 5. The bloat pushes up on your diaphragm, which presses on your heart and lungs. Palpitations. Shortness of breath. Feeling like something is terribly wrong. 6. The weight of the impacted stool lands on your bladder, your ovaries, your pelvic floor. UTIs that aren't really UTIs. Heavy cramps. Mystery pelvic pain. 7. The reabsorbed toxins have to go somewhere. They come out through the skin. Eczema, acne rashes. Sudden allergies. 8. Headaches, because the whole body is toxic. 9. Nausea, because the gut is full. 10. Appetite changes, because the signal is confused. Now imagine living like this for 10 years. Which is what most of us do. Because nobody sat us down and said, sis, when was the last time you actually went? Fully? Without straining. How you know you might just need to poop. You feel sick, but your labs are normal. You feel tired, but you slept. Your belly is bigger at night than in the morning. You haven't been in 2+ days, and you are calling that normal for you. Symptoms get better after a big bowel movement. Symptoms get worse after missing a day. You feel heavy, puffy, foggy, uncomfortable in your own skin. Before you go to the doctor. Before you schedule an MRI. Before you spend $300 on supplements. Before you assume it's your thyroid, your hormones, your heart, or the beginning of something terrible. Check when you last used the bathroom. If it has been more than 24 hours since a real, full bowel movement, that's a red flag, not a baseline. The 48-hour reset. Try this first. 1. 24 to 32 ounce warm water with lemon plus a pinch of sea salt on waking. 2. 400 milligrams magnesium citrate before bed, yes tonight. 3. Tablespoon of chia seeds in water, drink quick, does the work of a broom. 4. Sit on the toilet with a stool under your feet. 10 minutes after breakfast. Even if nothing happens, train the body to remember the rhythm. 5. A 20-minute walk after breakfast and after dinner. 6. 2 cups of dandelion tea today. 7. Half an avocado at every meal today. 8. Collards or sautéed greens for dinner. 9. No dairy, no white bread, no alcohol, no fried food today. 10. 2 tablespoons ground flax in a smoothie or oatmeal. Wait 48 hours. Don't judge until you really go twice. Then see how you feel. I'd bet my last dollar the headache lifted. The back pain eased. The fog cleared. The mood lifted. The bloat dropped. The skin started to calm. Because it wasn't a disease. It was your gut doing her job finally. This is why this book matters. This is why I wrote it. This is why your grandmother swore by her castor oil, her bitter root, her pot liquor, her warm prune juice, her Epsom salt bath, her morning enema if things were really stuck. She knew. She knew when the body was off. The first question was, when did she last release? Not what pill. Not what diagnosis. Not what specialist. When did she last release? The rest of this book teaches you how to build a body that releases daily, easily, fully, without straining, without prunes, without needing rescue. A body that is not clogged. A body that is not recirculating her own toxins. A body that is actually free in the inside. Bookmark this chapter. Come back to it every time you feel off and the doctors can't find anything. Check the timing on your bathroom first. 9 times out of 10, sis, the answer is in the toilet. Now turn the page. Here is the full map. Chapter 1, the symptoms you've been taught to ignore. Sis, let me list them out. Don't rush through. Read slow. You might see yourself 5 times before page 3. The belly that does what it wants. Bloating by noon no matter what you ate for breakfast. A stomach flat in the morning and 4 months pregnant by dinner. Feeling full from 3 bites, then starving an hour later. Gas that embarrasses you at work, church, or in the bed with a man. A rumble after meals that sounds like weather inside you. The bathroom that is a problem. Going every 2, 3, 4 days and calling it just how I am. Going 5 times a day and calling it just how I am. Stool that floats, stool that sinks like a rock, stool that won't flush. Having to strain, having to pray, having to push. Thin ribbon stool, rabbit pellets, mud. Blood on the tissue you didn't want to tell nobody about. Mucus. A lot of mucus. Undigested food showing up in the toilet that looks exactly like what you ate. The skin that is telling on your gut. Eczema that flares when you're stressed. Acne that won't clear no matter what you spend on skincare. Keratosis pilaris. Those little bumps on the back of your arms. Psoriasis patches. Dark circles under your eyes that concealer can't fix. A rash that shows up after certain foods and you never traced it back. Skin that has lost its glow, ashy, dull, sallow under the brown. The mood you can't explain. Anxiety from nowhere. Depression that doesn't match your life. Panic in the afternoon. Crying spells that come like a wave. Feeling disconnected from your own body. Rage you can't place. Brain fog so thick you forget words. The energy that never comes. Tired after 9 hours of sleep. Crashing at 2 p.m. every day. Falling asleep on the couch at 8 p.m. Needing caffeine to function, then crashing harder. Feeling 60 years old in a 35-year-old body. The hormones that are loud. PMS that makes you not recognize yourself. Irregular cycles. Cramping that puts you in bed. Breast tenderness, cystic acne cycled with your period. Hair thinning, hair breaking. Low libido. The immune system that never catches a break. Every cold, you get it. Long recoveries from small sicknesses. Food sensitivities that multiplied. You used to eat anything. Now everything hurts. Autoimmune diagnoses running in your family. Lupus, Hashimoto's, IBS, MS, RA. The head that hurts. Migraines tied to food. Tension headaches that come from the back of your neck. Sinus pressure that nothing clears. Dizziness when you stand up. The mouth that isn't lying. Bad breath no matter how you brush. A tongue with a white coat every morning. Canker sores. Bleeding gums. Cravings for sugar you can't control. Cravings for vinegar, pickles, hot sauce. Your body is whispering. The sleep that isn't rest. Can't fall asleep even when exhausted. Waking between 1 to 3 a.m. and can't get back down. Classic gut liver time. Grinding your teeth. restless legs, nightmares after heavy meals. Now what? You just checked half of that list. Maybe 3/4. Maybe every line. You've been told each one of those is normal, or genetic, or stress, or just black women by doctors who didn't look in your eyes when they said it. They are not normal. They are your gut begging. Write every symptom down with how long you have had it. Bring that list into Chapter 2 with you. By the end of this book, you will know exactly why those symptoms exist, where they came from, what's underneath them, and what to do about them without ever filling a prescription you don't need. Keep reading, sis. Chapter 2, What the Gut Actually Is, and Why It's Your Whole Life. You were taught your gut is your stomach. It is not. Your gut is a tube that runs from your mouth to your anus, 30 feet long, folded into your torso, lined with more nerve endings than your spinal cord, and colonized by somewhere between 38 and 100 trillion microorganisms who live there. Eat what you eat, and talk to the rest of your body in their own language. Your gut makes 90% of your serotonin, not your brain, your GUT. That joy chemical you thought therapy would give you, 9 of every 10 molecules of it lives in your intestines. 50% of your dopamine, the drive chemical, the get up and do something chemical, GABA, the chill chemical, the anti-anxiety chemical, made in your gut, most of your immune system. About 70 to 80% of your immune cells live in and around your gut lining. Hormones that tell your ovaries what to do. Estrogen metabolism happens in the gut. A bad gut means bad periods, infertility, cystic acne. Nutrients from your food. Iron, B12, magnesium, zinc, calcium. If your gut is broken, you eat great food and still end up deficient. Weight regulation signals. The gut tells your brain you're full. A broken gut stays hungry. Your gut also has its own brain. It is called the enteric nervous system. It has 500 million neurons of its own and can make decisions without consulting your skull brain. You have been feeling things in your gut your whole life because your gut has been thinking its own thoughts. So when you feel anxious for no reason, it's not no reason. Your gut is screaming at your brain through the vagus nerve, and the brain is making up stories to explain the distress. When you feel depressed and nothing is wrong on paper, it's not nothing. Your gut is undermaking serotonin because her microbiome can't produce it. You don't need an SSRI. You need fermented food, fiber, and 8 hours of sleep. When you get the flu every winter, your gut immune system is too inflamed to protect you. When your cycles are hell, your gut is not clearing estrogen, so it recirculates and hammers your body every month. When you gain 20 pounds overnight and nobody can explain it, your gut bacteria has shifted. The firmicutes are winning. They extract more calories from the same food. This is biology, not woo. Your gut is your whole life. Your skin, your joy, your weight, your cycle, your sleep, your skin, your immune system, your energy, your focus, your fertility, your brain, every one of those organs is downstream of the tube in the middle of you. When the gut is sick, everything is sick. When the gut heals, everything heals. This is the book about healing the gut. We begin. Chapter 3, Before you call anybody, grounding first. Sis, before you book the gastro appointment, before you Amazon Prime a bottle of digestive enzymes, before you buy another course, before you even cook one of the recipes in this book, step outside. Take your shoes off. Put your bare feet on the ground. If you have grass, grass. If you only have dirt, dirt. If you only have concrete, concrete, your skin still carries an electrical charge and the earth still changes your body. 5 minutes minimum. 10 is better. 20 is prayer. This is grounding. Earthing. The research is real. Grounded feet lower inflammation markers, reduce cortisol, improve sleep, and change the gut microbiome through the vagus nerve. Our grandmothers didn't read the PubMed studies. They just stood in the yard with a cup of tea in their robe at 6 a.m. That was medicine. Then soak in the sun. Face up to the sky. No sunglasses. 15 to 30 minutes of morning sun on your skin. This sets your circadian rhythm, drops your cortisol at the right time of day, and regulates your gut's daily rhythm. Yes, your gut has a circadian rhythm. Morning sun fixes it. Sun also makes vitamin D. Most Black women in this country run vitamin D levels between 14 and 25, clinically deficient. Low vitamin D means bad gut lining, bad immune system, bad mood, bad period. Supplement if you need to, but the sun is free and she doesn't miss. Then drink water. Actual water. Not coffee. Not Diet Coke. Not Crystal Light. 16 to 24 ounces before anything else enters your mouth. Warm is better than cold for the gut. Room temp is fine. Your gut has been dehydrated overnight. She needs water to move. If you have constipation, this step alone will start moving things within 3 days. Then put your hand on your belly. Sit somewhere quiet. Close your eyes. Put your hand flat on your stomach, the whole hand, not just fingertips. Breathe. Ask. Asterisk, belly, what are you holding? What do you need me to know? Asterisk. Wait. She'll answer. She always does. Sometimes the answer is water. Sometimes it's I'm scared. Sometimes it's I'm grieving my daddy still. Sometimes it's I am so tired of being ignored. Whatever she says, believe her. Do these 4 things for 3 days. 3 mornings, back to back. No supplements yet. No new foods yet. No big decisions yet. 1. Bare feet on earth 5 to 20 minutes. 2. Face in the morning sun 15 to 30 minutes. 3. 16 to 24 ounce warm water, slowly 5 minutes. 4. Hand on belly, breathing and asking 5 to 10 minutes. On day 4, check your symptoms. Some of you, the bloating will be down. The anxiety will be quieter. The constipation will have broken. The sleep will have deepened. The brain fog will have lifted 2 notches. Why? Because most of our gut problems are not diseases. They are disconnection from our food, from our rhythms, from our earth, from our own bodies. Reconnect first. Heal second. Diagnose last. Every serious gut protocol in this book assumes you already did this chapter. Go do it now. The rest of the book will still be here when you come back. Chapter 4, The Gut-Brain Highway, Why You're Anxious for No Reason. There is a nerve called the vagus nerve. It is the longest cranial nerve in your body. It runs from your brain stem, down the side of your neck, past your heart, wrapping around your diaphragm, and into every inch of your gut. 90% of the fibers in the vagus nerve carry information from the gut to the brain. Only 10% go the other way. That means your gut is the sender. Your brain is the receiver. When your gut is inflamed, swollen, colonized by bad bacteria, or leaking food particles into your blood, she sends an emergency signal up that nerve to your brain that says, we are in danger. The brain doesn't know why. It doesn't know what the danger is. It just knows something is wrong, so it manufactures a feeling to match. That feeling is anxiety, sometimes panic, sometimes depression, the frozen, shut-down version of the same signal, sometimes rage, sometimes insomnia at 3 a.m. You've been diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder when the problem was the gluten in the sandwich you ate at lunch. You've been put on Lexapro when the problem was candida overgrowth. You've been told you have depression when the problem was a vitamin B12 deficiency caused by a gut lining that can't absorb. The SSRI fixes the downstream symptom. It does not fix the gut. Some of you do need medication. I'm not against medicine. I'm against medicine without inquiry. 6 weeks of gut healing might do what Lexapro has been doing for 4 years. You deserve to know. Signs your anxiety is gut-driven. You feel anxious after meals, not before. Your anxiety is worse on days when you're constipated. You feel calmer after a bowel movement. Your anxiety flares with sugar, alcohol, gluten, or dairy. You have gut symptoms alongside the anxiety: bloating, burping, reflux, loose stool. Your anxiety improved when you took probiotics or antibiotics in the past. You crave the foods you're most sensitive to. Brain fog moves with the anxiety. They come and go together. If 3 or more of these are you, fix the gut. Give it 90 days. Then reassess the brain. What to do right now? 1. Vagus nerve activation. Humming, gargling, singing, cold water on the face all stimulate the vagus nerve. 2 minutes a day. Start now. Hum in the shower. Gargle your water. Sing in the car. These are not frivolous. They are nervous system medicine. 2. Eat sitting down. Chew each bite 20 times. Put the fork down between bites. This is not etiquette. This is how you signal safety to your vagus nerve, so she will release digestive enzymes and stomach acid. A gut eating in a state of stress absorbs nothing. 3. Magnesium glycinate at night. 300 to 400 milligrams. The brain and the gut both love it. It calms. It loosens bowels. It drops you into sleep. Check with your doctor if you have kidney issues. 4. Eliminate one suspect food for 30 days. Start with gluten, or dairy, or alcohol. Notice what changes. 5. Journal 3 lines every morning. What did I eat yesterday? How did I sleep? What does my body feel like right now? In 30 days, you'll see patterns that no therapist caught because the therapist never asked about your gut. Your brain has been begging you to heal your gut. It has been sending the messages in the only language it knows, feelings. Start listening. Chapter 5, Why Black Women's Guts Are Different, The Real Reasons. Sis, every gut health book you have ever picked up was written for a white audience. They talk about gluten. They talk about IBS. They talk about FODMAP diets. They do not talk about the specific reasons your gut is in the shape it's in. Let me tell the truth. 1. Slavery changed our food forever. Our ancestors ate from the earth. Yams, millet, sorghum, okra, black-eyed peas, collards cooked with the water from the pot, fermented palm wine, bitter leaves, kola nut, teff, fonio. A microbiome adapted to that food for 10,000 years. They stole us and fed us the scraps. Hog maws, chitlins, ham hocks, cornmeal, lard, salt pork, processed white flour. What we made out of it with our genius, Southern cooking, a whole cuisine, saved our lives and altered our microbiome at the same time. For 100 years of a food system built on fat, salt, sugar, and cheap meat rewired our guts. We are still metabolizing the trauma of that menu. Type 2 diabetes, hypertension, and IBS hit us at rates that are not genetic, they are historic. 2. Antibiotics got weaponized against us. Black women are prescribed antibiotics at higher rates than white women for the same infections and also denied antibiotics when we actually needed them. Either direction, our microbiomes got wrecked. Every course of antibiotics kills 30 to 90% of the good bacteria in your gut. Most of us have had 10, 20, 50 courses over our lifetime for UTIs, strep, sinus infections, acne, dental work. Nobody ever said, take a probiotic after. Nobody ever said, eat fermented foods. So we rebuilt our microbiomes on Wonder Bread and Capri Sun. 3. The stress load is constitutional. Chronic racial stress triggers the HPA axis every day. Cortisol runs high all day, every day, decade after decade. Cortisol eats the gut lining. It kills beneficial bacteria. It slows digestion. It causes leaky gut. You are not imagining the gut symptoms. You are metabolizing 400 years of pressure through a 30-foot tube. 4. Medical gaslighting compounds. Our symptoms get dismissed. It's just IBS. Lose weight. Try fiber. You're fine, your labs are normal. Black women wait an average of 7 years for an IBD diagnosis versus 3 for white women. We get misdiagnosed, underdiagnosed, and sent home with a smile and a statin. So the gut damage compounds for 7 extra years while we're told we're fine. 5. Birth, bottles, and early life. Our generation, babies of the 70s, 80s, 90s, were often C-section babies, formula-fed, given antibiotics at ear infection age 2, and never exposed to raw foods or soil bacteria. That's the foundation of a compromised microbiome that shows up at 35 with IBS, anxiety, and infertility. Our daughters can be different. More on that in Chapter 17. 6. Environmental burden. Our neighborhoods. Our hair products. Our feminine hygiene products. The tap water in our zip codes. The air near the highways they built through us. Environmental toxins land in the gut first and break down the mucosal lining. This is not victim talk. This is truth talk. You cannot heal what you won't name. What this means for your healing. Your protocol can't be the white influencer's keto plan. You need one tuned to a gut with our history. You probably need more repair time than they do. Give yourself 6 to 12 months, not 30 days. Fiber from our traditional foods, okra, greens, yams, beans, sorghum, is medicine in your body in a way kale never will be. Fermented foods from our traditions, ginger beer, hog hair kraut, fermented greens, work better for your microbiome than kimchi. Your stress work is not optional. It is the intervention. A perfect diet with untreated stress will not heal your gut. A moderate diet with grounding, rest, and joy will. You are not starting from zero. Your grandmothers knew. The next chapter is what they already did. Chapter 6, the foods that are eating you from the inside. Sis, I am not here to tell you to go vegan. I am not here to shame what your mama cooked you. I am here to name the foods that are known in peer-reviewed research to inflame the gut of the modern Black woman. You decide what to do with the information. Tier 1, remove for healing at least 30 days. 1. Gluten. Specifically modern American wheat, which has been hybridized beyond what our grandmothers ate. It damages the gut lining through a protein called zonulin. If you eat gluten-free for 30 days and your bloating vanishes, you have your answer. Some of us can reintroduce heritage grains, einkorn, spelt, fonio, sorghum, after healing. Some can't. You will know. 2. Dairy. 75% of Black Americans are lactose intolerant, meaning we lost the ability to digest lactose after age 5. Most of us never got told. We've been drinking milk through our cramps and blaming the universe. Start with removing cow's milk. Goat cheese and aged hard cheeses are sometimes tolerated. Grass-fed A2 milk sometimes works. But for 30 days, none of it. 3. Seed oils. Canola, soybean, corn, vegetable, cottonseed, safflower, sunflower. These are in every fried food, every restaurant, every packaged snack. They create inflammation in the gut lining. Cooking ghee, butter, coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil, or tallow. Only. 4. Sugar plus high fructose corn syrup. Feeds the bad bacteria. Starves the good. Drives candida. Cut to 0 added sugar for 30 days and watch what happens to your skin, energy, and cravings. 5. Alcohol. Strips the gut lining. Even a glass of wine a night causes gut permeability in the research. Cut it for 30 days and see how you sleep, how you wake up, how your belly feels. 6. Processed meats. Bologna, hot dogs, sausage links, most lunch meats, most chicken nuggets. High in sodium nitrite, inflammatory preservatives, and glyphosate residue. Remove. 7. Artificial sweeteners. Splenda, equal, sweet and low, aspartame, sucralose, acesulfame K. Research shows they alter gut bacteria within 24 hours. Also, Crystal Light, Diet Coke, sugar-free gum. Replace with stevia, monk fruit, or nothing. Tier 2, reduce significantly. 8. Coffee. Not evil, but on an empty stomach, spikes cortisol and irritates the gut lining. Never before breakfast. Never more than 2 cups. Ideally with cream or milk alternative with food. 9. Fried everything. Restaurant frying reuses oil that has been oxidized beyond repair. At home, frying in ghee or tallow a few times a week is fine. Catfish Friday is not killing you. KFC is. 10. Soy. Unfermented soy, soy milk, soy protein, edamame, has enzyme inhibitors that are hard on the gut. Fermented soy, tempeh, miso, natto, is fine. 11. Gum chewing. Swallows air. Floats you. If you chew, choose xylitol, but limit. 12. Drinking with meals. Dilutes stomach acid. Sip water between meals. Not with. Tier 3 foods that look healthy, but can wreck a Black woman's gut. 13. Raw kale and raw cruciferous. Our grandmothers cooked collards for 4 hours for a reason. Raw cruciferous is hard on the gut and on the thyroid. Cook it. 14. Cold salads every day. Cold food weakens digestion. Alternate with cooked food, warm food, soups. 15. Protein powders with artificial ingredients. Read the label. If you can't pronounce it, it's eating your gut lining. 16. Store-bought almond milk. Carrageenan, gums, emulsifiers, all gut irritants. Make your own or buy the 2-ingredient kind, almonds water. 17. Gluten-free processed foods. Gluten-free bread, cookies, chips from the store are full of rice flour, tapioca starch, and emulsifiers. Worse for your gut than the wheat they replaced. The replacements. Out. Wheat bread in. Sourdough, yes, even gluten-free, plantains, yucca, sweet potato, rice. Out. Cow milk in. Full-fat coconut milk, homemade almond milk, goat milk if tolerated. Out. Canola fried food in. Ghee pan fried, air fried with olive oil, baked. Out. Sugary snack in. Dates with almond butter, frozen grapes, dark chocolate, 70% plus. Out. Diet Coke in. Sparkling water with lime, hibiscus iced tea, ginger kombucha. Out. Lunch meat sandwich in. Leftover dinner protein on a big salad with olive oil. Out. Boxed cereal in. Overnight oats with cinnamon, soft-boiled eggs with plantains. You do not have to do all 17 at once. Pick the top 3 that hit you hardest. Do those for 30 days. Then layer on the next 3. You have the rest of your life. Slow healing is healing. Don't demonize food. Don't shame yourself. Food is love, food is history, food is ceremony. Your mama's macaroni and cheese is not the devil. But 7 days a week of it might be why you can't button your jeans. Eat intentionally. Eat seasonally. Eat like your great-grandmother would recognize the plate. Your gut will meet you there. Chapter 7. Our grandmothers knew. The old-school gut kitchen. Everything wellness culture is selling us, our people already practiced. I'm not making it up. I am announcing it. Bone broth. Grandma called it pot liquor when it was greens or bottom of the soup pot or just stock. She saved the bones from chicken, neck bones, oxtails, ham hocks. Simmered them for hours. The broth healed leaky gut 100 years before leaky gut had a name. Collagen, gelatin, glutamine, glycine, proline, all released into the broth. These are the exact amino acids that repair the gut lining. Asterisk recipe note: asterisk chicken backs and feet are cheap at black grocery stores. Simmer for 24 hours with apple cider vinegar, an onion, a carrot, some garlic, bay leaf. Strain. Drink a cup a day. Freeze the rest. Fermented drinks. Ginger beer, sorrel, hibiscus, pineapple skin tepach, kvass, fermented palm wine across the African continent. Live cultures in every cup. Before probiotic pills existed, your auntie was drinking them. Apple cider vinegar before meals. A tablespoon in water. Opens up your stomach acid. Helps you break down protein. Cuts bloat. Okra. The holy vegetable for the gut. Mucilaginous, meaning slimy, and that slime coats your gut lining and feeds your microbiome. Stew it, fry it, soup it, gumbo it. Eat it weekly. Collard greens cooked to death. Cooking them for hours makes the fiber soft, breaks down the oxalates, releases the minerals, and creates a broth so alkaline it settles your stomach. The pot liquor is the medicine. Drink it. Bitters. Grandma had a bitter tonic. Or she had Angostura bitters in a glass of club soda for her stomach. Bitter compounds trigger the release of digestive enzymes, stimulate bile, kickstart digestion. Dandelion, gentian, wormwood, burdock, all bitter herbs that our traditions knew. Ginger tea. Fresh ginger root, sliced, simmered 15 minutes, honey. Anti-nausea, anti-inflammatory, prokinetic, keeps things moving. Daily. Turmeric in everything. In the rice. In the greens. In the eggs. Curcumin, the active compound, reduces gut inflammation measurably. Add black pepper and a fat for absorption. Garlic and onion in everything. Prebiotic. Feed the beneficial bacteria. Also antimicrobial against the bad guys. Sweet potato. The queen carbohydrate for the black woman's gut. Rich in fiber, beta-carotene, and resistant starch, which feeds beneficial bacteria. Baked, mashed, roasted weekly. Black-eyed peas and field peas. Fiber. Resistant starch. Folate. Iron. Eat them on New Year's and every Tuesday after. Cornbread. Real cornbread, not cake. Made with fermented corn, buttermilk, pastured eggs, cooked in cast iron. It's prebiotic, gut-friendly, and grounding. The Jiffy Box is not the same thing. Cooking in cast iron adds bioavailable iron to your food, which Black women are notoriously deficient in. Your cast iron skillet is a supplement. Eating with your hands when the dish allows. Starts digestion, the signal from skin to brain to gut before the food hits your mouth. The African table is set up right. Prayer before meals. Not just spiritual. Biological. Closing your eyes for 30 seconds drops your nervous system out of sympathetic, fight/flight, into parasympathetic, rest/digest, activates the vagus nerve, and tells your body food is coming. Your gut absorbs more from a blessed meal. The science is catching up to the ancestors. What to do? This week, make bone broth. Freeze it in jars. Drink it warm. Add okra to one meal this week. Start a tablespoon of ACV in water before dinner. Make a pot of collards and drink the pot liquor. Put ginger root in your tea. Throw a garlic clove in everything. You don't need a $400 supplement sack. You need your grandma's kitchen. She knew. Chapter 8. Healing herbs from our lineage. Asterisk for educational purposes only. Speak with a qualified practitioner before combining herbs with medications or if pregnant/nursing. Asterisk. Herbs are food. Herbs are medicine. Herbs are what healed our people for every generation before 1950. Here are the ones for the gut. Slippery elm bark. Mucilaginous. Coats the gut lining. Heals ulcers, reflux, IBS. Teaspoon of powder in warm water, twice a day between meals. Marshmallow root. Same mucilage magic. Cold infusion, overnight in cold water, preserves the slime. Perfect for gastritis, reflux, leaky gut. Aloe vera inner leaf juice. Healing, soothing, slightly laxative. 2 to 4 ounce daily. Start small. Aloe can move your bowels faster than expected. Ginger root. Anti-inflammatory, anti-nausea, prokinetic, keeps food moving through, improves stomach acid. Tea, capsule, or fresh grated. Daily. Peppermint. Relaxes the GI tract. For bloating, gas, IBS. Enteric-coated capsules are the researched form. Tea works too. Fennel seed. Bloat relief, gas relief. Chew after meals. Tea works. A tablespoon simmered in water for 10 minutes. Chamomile. Calms the gut and the nervous system. Good before bed. 3 to 4 cups a day during flares. Licorice root, DGL, deglycerinated. Heals stomach lining. Great for reflux, ulcers, gastritis. The DGL form is safer for blood pressure. Chew 1 tablet before meals. Triphala. Ayurvedic blend of 3 fruits. Gentle bowel regulator. Not a laxative, a tonifier. 1 to 2 tablets nightly. Dandelion root. Bitter tonic. Liver supportive, which supports gut. Tea or tincture before meals. Burdock root. Liver, lymph, skin. Gut skin axis. Tea or tincture. Milk thistle. Liver repair. Helps the gut because the liver produces bile which cleans the gut. 300 to 600 milligrams daily of standardized extract. L-glutamine, amino acid, not an herb but deserves a spot. Rebuilds the gut lining. 5-10 g on an empty stomach for 4 to 8 weeks during repair. Turmeric. Anti-inflammatory. Fresh root grated into tea or cooked food with fat and black pepper. 500 to 1,000 milligrams of curcumin extract daily for therapeutic doses. Cloves plus nutmeg plus cinnamon. Warming carminatives. Aid digestion. Put in coffee, oatmeal, sweet potato, bone broth. Oregano oil. Antimicrobial. For SIBO, candida, parasites. Enteric-coated capsules. 8-week protocol with a practitioner. Strong medicine. Berberine, from golden seal, Oregon grape, coptis. Antimicrobial, blood sugar balancing. For SIBO, candida. 500 milligrams 2-3x daily for 6 to 12 weeks. Do not combine with pharmaceuticals without a practitioner. Wormwood plus black walnut plus clove, parasite cleanse. Traditional. Used in 2 to 3 week cycles. Work with a practitioner. Senna, cascara. Stimulant laxatives. Use rarely, never long term. Do not train your bowels to depend on them. Psyllium husk. Bulk fiber. Blend with water, drink fast. Daily is fine if tolerated. How to use herbs without hurting yourself. 1. Start with one at a time. If you stack 5 herbs and something goes wrong, you won't know which one. 2. Go low dose first. Half the recommended dose for 3 days. Then full dose. 3. Pregnant/nursing. Very short list of safe herbs. Check with a midwife or herbalist. 4. On medications. Check interactions. Especially with blood thinners, seizure meds, thyroid meds, antidepressants. 5. Cycle the herbs. 6 weeks on, 2 weeks off. Herbs lose efficacy if taken forever without a break. 6. Buy from reputable herbalists. Mountain Rose Herbs, Star West Botanicals, Frontier, Banyan Botanicals for Ayurvedic. 7. Grow what you can. Mint, fennel, chamomile, oregano all grow in a window box. You have a 10,000-year lineage of plant medicine in your blood. Your grandmother made tea. Your great-grandmother made salves. Your great-great-grandmother knew the garden like a nurse knows a patient chart. Come back to it. Chapter 9, The 21-Day Gut Reset. Here is the protocol. Print it. Tape it to your fridge. Start on a Monday if you can. Week 1, strip out. Remove completely. Gluten, dairy, added sugar and artificial sweeteners, alcohol, seed oils, canola, soy, corn, vegetable. Processed foods with ingredient lists longer than 5 items. Add every day. 16 to 24 ounce warm water upon waking. 1 cup bone broth. 1 tablespoon apple cider vinegar in water before biggest meal. 5 to 10 minutes barefoot on earth. 15-minute morning sun. Sample day week 1. 6 a.m. Water plus 5-minute grounding plus 15-minute sun on the porch. 7 a.m. Bone broth plus 2 eggs scrambled in ghee plus half avocado plus sweet potato hash. 10 a.m. Herbal tea, ginger, peppermint, or chamomile. 12 p.m. Big salad, mixed greens, grilled chicken, olive oil, apple cider vinegar, walnuts, raw carrot, cucumber. 3 p.m. Apple plus 2 tablespoons almond butter. 6 p.m. Baked salmon plus roasted Brussels sprouts plus quinoa plus stewed okra. 8 p.m. Chamomile tea plus magnesium glycinate. 10 p.m. Sleep. Week 2 repair. Keep everything from week 1. Add 5g L-glutamine powder in water, 2x daily on empty stomach. Slippery elm tea 1x daily. 1 fermented food every day, sauerkraut, kimchi, kombucha, coconut yogurt, fermented beet kvass. 30-minute daily walk outdoors. 10-minute belly breathing before bed. Hand on belly. Inhale 4 counts, exhale 6 counts. Sample day week 2 additions. 6:30 a.m. L-glutamine water. 11 a.m. 2 tablespoons sauerkraut with lunch. 2 p.m. Slippery elm tea. 5 p.m. 30-minute walk. 9 p.m. 10-minute belly breathing. Week 3 rebuild. Keep everything from week 1 to 2. Add high-quality probiotic, 50 billion CFU, multi-strain, with lactobacillus and bifidobacterium. Prebiotic foods daily: onions, garlic, leeks, asparagus, artichoke, jicama, unripe bananas, resistant starch, cooked and cooled potato. 1 meal of traditional African or Caribbean food: jollof, egusi soup, plantains, fonio, injera, oxtails with rice and peas, red beans, yams. Sleep 8 hours minimum. No phone in bed. Journal daily what you ate, how you slept, how your gut felt. Day 21, the reintroduction. If you want to test foods back in, do one at a time. 1 food per 3 days. Watch for bloating within 24 hours, fatigue the next day, skin reaction, mood change, bowel change, headache, joint pain, congestion. If symptom-free after 3 days, that food may be okay for you. If any symptom, it's not. Reintroduce in this order to be safe. 1. Dairy, try goat first, then cow. 2. Gluten, try sourdough first, then modern wheat. 3. Grains, rice, oats first, gentlest. 4. Nightshades, tomatoes, peppers, eggplant. 5. Legumes. 6. Eggs, if you removed. 7. Nuts. What you should expect on this reset. Days 1 to 3 might feel worse. Headache, fatigue, moodiness. This is withdrawal from sugar, caffeine dependency, and gluten opioids. It passes. Days 4 to 7, clarity starts. Energy rising. Bloating down. Week 2, sleep deeper. Skin brighter. Bowel movements regular. Cravings quieter. Week 3, new normal. Clothes fit different. Mood steadier. Brain works. Some of you will not finish 21 days. That's okay. 7 days of this is more than most women ever give their gut. Every day of clean eating is a day of healing. Some of you will do 21 days and never go back to how you ate before. That is the goal. Chapter 10, Fermented Foods, the Science Under the Sauerkraut. Fermented food is live food. Live cultures. Live acids. Live enzymes. Every spoonful is a delivery of beneficial bacteria, organic acids, and postbiotics straight to your gut. You can't buy this in a pill. You buy it in a jar. The ferments to know. 1. Sauerkraut. Raw cabbage, salt, thyme. Cheapest, most available. 2 tablespoons a day. Must be refrigerated, labeled raw or live culture. Bubby's is widely available. Farm stand or homemade is better. 2. Kimchi. Korean cousin of sauerkraut. Cabbage, radish, garlic, ginger, chili, fish sauce. Spicy. Phenomenal. A spoon with lunch. 3. Kombucha. Fermented tea. Check the sugar. Some brands are 15 g of sugar per bottle. GTs and Healthade in the classic and low sugar varieties are clean. 4 to 8 ounces a day. 4. Water kefir. Fermented sugar water with kefir grains. Less sugar than kombucha if done right. Homemade is best. 5. Coconut yogurt, plain, live culture. CYO, cocoyo, or homemade. Skip the vanilla or fruit versions, they add sugar. A small cup with chia seeds and hemp seeds is a whole breakfast. 6. Milk kefir. If you tolerate dairy. Most lactose intolerant people can handle kefir because the bacteria eats the lactose. 4 ounces a day. 7. Miso. Fermented soy paste. Get the unpasteurized kind. Dissolve a spoon in warm, not boiling, water with scallions and a soft-boiled egg. That's traditional miso soup and its medicine. 8. Tempeh. Fermented soy cake. Marinated, sliced, pan-fried. Looks like a meat. Eats like a meat. Is actually a gut-healing fermented grain. 9. Natto. Acquired taste. Fermented soybeans. Stinky. High in vitamin K2, which is rare and needed. 1 to 2 tablespoons a day if you can get past the slime. 10. Fermented hot sauce. Fly by Jing, Bushwick Kitchen, homemade. Not the vinegar-based hot sauces, those are not fermented. A dash on everything. 11. Fermented pickles, not vinegar pickles. Bubbies again. Must be in the refrigerator section, labeled naturally fermented or live culture. Most supermarket pickles are just vinegar, dead, not alive. 12. Sorrel, hibiscus kvass, or beet kvass. Traditional African/Caribbean ferments. Easy at home. Nourishes the liver. 13. Fermented ginger beer. Real ginger bug plus water plus sugar plus ginger. A traditional drink in the Caribbean. Small glass before meals. 14. Sour Reuben, fermented turnips, cotito, Salvadoran slaw, fermented carrots, fermented greens. All easy. How to start? Start with 1 tablespoon per day. Yes, 1 tablespoon. Move to 2 tablespoons after a week. Move to a 1/4 cup total by week 3. If you feel bloated, gassy, or foggy, back off. This is called a Herxheimer reaction. Your bad bacteria are dying. Drink more water, slow down, and build up. How to make sauerkraut at home, the easiest ferment. 1. 1 green cabbage, shredded, reserve a few outer leaves. 2. 1 tablespoon sea salt. 3. Put both in a big bowl. Massage for 10 minutes until the cabbage releases water. 4. Pack into a clean glass jar, pressing down so the liquid covers the cabbage. 5. Fold an outer leaf over the top to keep everything submerged. 6. Screw the lid on loose. Gases need to escape. 7. Set on the counter, out of sunlight. 8. 7 to 14 days. Taste at day 7. When tangy and sour, refrigerate. 9. Eat 2 tablespoons a day. It will feel like magic that you made medicine from cabbage and salt. Because you did. Chapter 11. Constipation is not normal. Let's talk about it. Sis, you should be going once or twice a day. Full, soft, complete, no straining, easy to pass, and it feels done when it's done. If you go every 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, or have to take something to go, you are constipated. Period. Going less than daily is a symptom, not a personality trait. What constipation is doing to you? Recirculating estrogen through your blood, because estrogen is supposed to leave through stool. This drives PMS, cystic acne, fibroids, heavy periods. Growing bad bacteria because food is sitting too long. Absorbing toxins back into the bloodstream. Inflaming the gut lining. Crowding the liver and kidneys. Making you bloated, tired, and anxious. Increasing colon cancer risk over time. Real causes. 1. Not enough water. 16 to 24 ounces on waking, then half your body weight in ounces daily. If you weigh 160, drink 80 ounces. 2. Not enough fiber. 30-40 g daily. From food, not just powder. Add chia seeds, flax, leafy greens, okra, sweet potato, beans, berries. 3. Not enough magnesium. Magnesium citrate or oxide 400 milligrams before bed. Pulls water into the colon. 4. Too much stress. Sympathetic nervous system shuts down digestion. Breathe. Ground. Rest. 5. Not enough movement. A 20-minute walk after a meal triggers the migrating motor complex. 6. Ignoring the urge. If you hold it, your body forgets how. Go when you need to go every single time. 7. Low stomach acid. Without enough HCl, the whole chain slows down. ACV before meals. Bitters before meals. If very low, consider a betaine HCl supplement with pepsin. 8. Sluggish thyroid. Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism slow the gut. If constipation doesn't fix with diet, check your thyroid, full panel, not just TSH. See Tiffany's Hashimoto's is not in your head for the full thyroid protocol. 9. Pelvic floor dysfunction, especially after childbirth. A pelvic floor PT can change your life. We don't get referred to them often enough. 10. Meds. Opioids, antidepressants, calcium supplements, iron supplements, anticholinergics all constipate. Ask your doctor for alternatives. 11. Dysbiosis. Bad bacteria dominance. Fix with probiotics, prebiotics, fermented foods, and possibly antimicrobials. The constipation protocol. Morning. 16-ounce warm water with lemon and a teaspoon of sea salt. Squatting position on the toilet. Put a step stool under your feet. The squatty potty is real. 5 to 10 minutes of belly breathing. Throughout the day. 2 tablespoons ground flax in a smoothie. 2 tablespoons chia pudding. Big salad with olive oil for lunch. Greens cooked for dinner. Half avocado daily. Sweet potato 3 x a week. Beans 3 x a week. Evening. 20-minute walk after dinner. For 100 milligrams magnesium citrate before bed. Trifala 1 to 2 tablets before bed. Hot water bottle on the belly while reading. If constipation remains after 2 weeks of this, escalate. Stronger magnesium, 800 milligrams. Senna tea short term. A weekend of mostly liquid, bone broth, smoothies, soups, to reset. If you've been constipated for years, give it a month, not a week. Your body is relearning. Chapter 12, bloating is not your baseline. You wake up flat. By 2 p.m. you look pregnant. By 8 p.m. your jeans don't button. You have been calling this, just my body. It is not. Bloating is a signal. Decode it. Upper belly bloating right after eating. Low stomach acid. Not chewing enough. Drinking with meals. Eating too fast. Gastritis. H. Pylori infection. Asterisk fix asterisk ACV before meals. Chew 20 times. Stop drinking with meals. Check for H. Pylori with your doctor, breath test or stool antigen. Middle belly bloating 2 to 3 hours after eating. SIBO. Small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. Food intolerance, gluten, dairy, FODMAPs. Slow motility. Fix Chapter 13 has the SIBO protocol. Food elimination. Prokinetic herbs, ginger, artichoke leaf. Lower belly bloating, evening. Large intestine fermenting food. Constipation backup. Candida. Parasites. Hormonal. Estrogen dominance. Fix bowel movement support. Address yeast. Fix liver. Look at cycle patterns. All-day bloating. Chronic dysbiosis. Hormonal imbalance. Stress-driven. Thyroid-driven. Fix start the full 21-day reset. Check thyroid. Address cortisol. Period-related bloating. Estrogen dominance. Liver can't clear estrogen, gut can't move it out. Fix daily bowel movement is non-negotiable. Cruciferous vegetables daily. Magnesium. DIM supplement short-term with practitioner. Address gut constipation. Immediate bloat relief when you're already puffy. Fennel tea, tablespoon seeds in hot water, 10 minutes steep. Peppermint tea. Belly massage circle clockwise for 5 minutes. A warm bath with Epsom salt. 20-minute walk. Legs up the wall pose for 10 minutes. A spoonful of ACV in water. When to worry. Bloating with. Weight loss you didn't try for. Blood in stool. Severe pain. Fever. Night sweats. Change in bowel habits over 50. Family history of colon or ovarian cancer. Get to a doctor. Fast. Ovarian cancer and colon cancer can present as just bloating. Get the scan. For most of us, bloating is chronic, fixable, and fed by our daily habits. Pay attention. She's talking to you. Chapter 13 SIBO, Candida, and the invisible overgrowth. SIBO equals small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. The small intestine is supposed to be mostly sterile. When bacteria from the colon migrate up or overgrow in the small intestine, they ferment carbs way too early in the digestion process. You eat a salad and 30 minutes later you look 6 months pregnant. Signs of SIBO. Bloating within an hour of eating, especially salads, beans, fruit. Excess gas, belching or flatulence. Alternating constipation and diarrhea. Fatigue after meals. Brain fog. Skin issues, especially rosacea. Nutrient deficiencies, B12, iron, fat-soluble vitamins. Often follows food poisoning or a course of antibiotics. Test. Lactulose or glucose breath test. Not cheap. Not always covered. Sometimes doctors will just treat empirically based on symptoms. Treatment options. Conventional rifaximin, Xifaxan, expensive, short course, often comes back. Herbal, often equally effective. Berberine 500 mg 2-3x daily. Oregano oil and enteric-coated, 2x daily. Neem 2x daily. Allicin, garlic extract, particularly for methane-dominant SIBO. 4 to 8 weeks minimum. Work with an herbalist or functional practitioner. Diet during treatment low FODMAP or biphasic SIBO diet. Not forever. 30 to 90 days. After treatment prokinetic, ginger, artichoke, Model Pro, at bedtime for 3 months to prevent relapse. Address the root cause, low stomach acid, stress, a valve issue, or SIBO will return. Candida equals yeast overgrowth. Candida albicans is a normal gut yeast. Overgrowth happens when antibiotics wipe out the bacteria that keep it in check, or when a high-sugar diet feeds it. Signs of Candida. Sugar and bread cravings that feel like addiction. White-coated tongue. Vaginal yeast infections recurring. Jock itch, athlete's foot. Eczema, acne rashes. Brain fog. Fatigue. Bloating after sugar or bread. Treatment. Diet no sugar, no alcohol, no refined carbs, no fruit for 30 days. Minimal fermented foods for the first 14 days, counterintuitive, but Candida likes yeast. Then reintroduce ferments slowly. Antifungals. Caprylic acid, coconut extract. Oregano oil. Garlic raw daily. Pau d'Arco tea. Berberine. Biofilm buster, NAC or interphase, if stubborn. Rebuild. Saccharomyces boulardii, a beneficial yeast that crowds out Candida, 10 billion CFU daily. Probiotics heavy on Lactobacillus acidophilus. Prebiotic foods once symptoms are calmer. Parasites. Yes, parasites. No, you don't have to have traveled abroad. Tap water, raw fish, petting animals, hiking, eating salad from the bagged section, all common exposure routes. Most Americans have them. Most go undetected. Signs. Itching around the anus at night. Grinding teeth at night. Insatiable hunger or loss of appetite. Rash that comes and goes. Unexplained weight loss or gain. Insomnia, especially on full moon. Real thing. Parasite activity cycles. Dark circles, pale skin. B12 or iron deficiency. Testing. A good practitioner-ordered GI map or similar stool PCR test. Regular stool ONP misses most. Treatment. Work with a practitioner. A typical 4 to 6 week protocol. Wormwood, black walnut, cloves, Hulda Clark formula. Mimosa pudica seed, turpentine-like, sweeps them out. Diatomaceous earth, food grade, 1 teaspoon in water morning. Pumpkin seeds raw, a 1/4 cup daily. Garlic, raw fresh. Do not do parasite cleanse while pregnant. If you tried the 21-day reset and didn't fully heal, SIBO, Candida, or parasites are often why. Look deeper. Don't give up. There's an answer. Chapter 14, Leaky Gut Real, Not Hype. The technical name is intestinal permeability. The gut lining is supposed to let nutrients through and keep food particles, pathogens, and toxins out. When the lining gets damaged, junctions between cells loosen and food particles leak through into the bloodstream. Your immune system, seeing food in the blood where it shouldn't be, attacks. This is how food sensitivities are created. This is how autoimmune disease begins. This is why Black women have some of the highest rates of lupus, Hashimoto's, MS, and RA. Causes of leaky gut. Gluten. Zonulin release literally opens the junctions. Alcohol. NSAIDs, ibuprofen, aspirin. Antibiotics. Chronic stress. Glyphosate sprayed foods. Food sensitivities, continued to be eaten. SIBO. Candida. Parasites. Low stomach acid. Nutrient deficiencies. Zinc, vitamin D, glutamine. Signs of leaky gut. Food sensitivities, many growing. Autoimmune diagnoses. Brain fog. Skin issues. Joint pain. Unexplained fatigue. Allergies, new onset in adulthood. Histamine intolerance. Wine gives you a headache. Aged cheeses make you itch. Test if you want one. Zonulin in stool or blood. Lactulose/mannitol urine test. The healing protocol. Asterisk remove asterisk. Gluten, dairy, alcohol, sugar, seed oils, processed food, 90 days minimum. NSAIDs unless absolutely needed. Unnecessary antibiotics. Asterisk repair asterisk. Bone broth. 1 to 2 cups daily. L-glutamine. 5-10 g daily on empty stomach. Collagen peptides. 1 to 2 scoops daily. Zinc carnosine. 75 milligrams daily for 8 weeks. Vitamin D. Optimized to 60 to 80 nanograms per milliliter level. Aloe vera interleaf juice. 2 to 4 ounce daily. Slippery elm. 1 teaspoon 2x daily. Marshmallow root. Cold infusion daily. DGL licorice. Before meals. Omega-3. 2-3 g daily from fish oil. Quercetin. 500 milligrams 2x daily. Asterisk replenish asterisk. Fermented foods daily. Probiotics 50 billion CFU daily. Prebiotic foods daily. Digestive enzymes with meals, optional if needed. Asterisk realign asterisk. Stress reduction is not optional. 8 hours of sleep. Daily walking. Prayer, journaling, therapy, somatic work. 90 days of this, and the gut lining can restructure entirely. Your intestinal cells turn over every 3 to 5 days. You are building a new gut every month, whether you know it or not. Now you know it. Build it well. Chapter 15, How Stress Eats Your Stomach Lining. Sis. I'm going to say this plain. You cannot eat a perfect diet and expect to heal your gut while living in chronic stress. It will not work. It has never worked. Stress, real, chronic, black woman at work, also mom, also caretaker, also grown woman just trying to live. Stress is an intervention all its own. Not optional. Not spa day. Not bubble bath. Nervous system work. What stress does to the gut. 1. Cortisol thins the mucosal layer of the gut lining. The barrier gets weaker. 2. Sympathetic dominance shuts down digestion. Blood moves away from the gut toward the arms and legs, fight or flight. Stomach acid drops. Enzymes drop. Bile drops. You eat, you don't digest, you ferment, you bloat. 3. Slows the migrating motor complex. That's the wave that sweeps your small intestine clean between meals. Stress stops it. Bacteria grow. SIBO happens. 4. Changes the microbiome within hours. Stressed gut equals stressed bacteria. Bad species take over. 5. Increases gut permeability. Leaky gut. Stress literally opens the tight junctions. 6. Decreases secretory IgA, the antibody in your gut lining that fights infections. You get sick more. 7. Increases histamine and mast cell activity. Hello, new allergies. Hello, histamine intolerance. The stress women carry without naming it. Racism at work. Being the only one on the call / in the room / on the team. The weight of being the strong friend. Grief you never had time to feel. A marriage that's work. A marriage that ended. Raising children without enough support. A daddy who wasn't there. A mama who is hard on you. A job that drains you. A body that people keep commenting on. The news cycle. Being financially unsafe. Not trusting the doctor. The voice in your head that never lets you rest. All of this lives in your belly. The interventions. 1. Morning grounding plus sun plus breath. Non-negotiable. Chapter 3. 2. Vagus nerve work. Daily. Humming. Gargling. Singing. Cold water on the face. 2 minutes. 3. Belly breathing. Every meal. Hand on belly, 4 counts in, 6 counts out, 5 breaths before eating. 4. Cut the rushing. Eat sitting down. Never eat standing. Never eat in the car. Never eat at your desk. 5. Boundaries. The biggest gut healing intervention. What you won't do. What you won't pick up. What calls you won't answer. What you won't tolerate. 6. Therapy. Get a black therapist. Open Path Collective. Therapy for black girls. Find her. 7. Somatic work. Trauma lives in the body. Talk therapy is not enough. Somatic experiencing. EMDR. Havening. Yoga. Qigong. Tai Chi. 8. Sleep as medicine. 8 hours. Phone outside the bedroom. Room cool and dark. No bright screens after 9. 9. Joy as medicine. What makes you laugh? Go get it. Every day. Your gut responds to joy. 10. Spiritual practice. Prayer. Meditation. Church. Ancestors. Whatever it is for you. A gut without connection to the larger than self is not healing. What it looks like. You get up at 6. Grounding and sun. Hand on heart. Prayer. Water. Breakfast, slow. Sitting at the table. Phone in the other room. You chew. Work. Lunch break is actually a break. 20-minute walk. Eat a plate. Breathe. Home. Cook dinner. Music on. Light a candle. Set the table. Eat with your family or yourself with care. After dinner walk. 20 minutes. No phone. Bath or shower. Magnesium. Herbal tea. Book, not screen. In bed by 10. Journal 3 gratitudes. Sleep. This is the protocol. Not extra. This is the plan. Your gut cannot heal in a life you are bracing against. Change the life as much as you change the plate. Chapter 16. How grief lives in the gut. In Chinese medicine, the large intestine pairs with the lung. The lung is the organ of grief. When you can't cry out a loss, the grief settles in the colon. In African traditions, the belly is the seat of the spirit. Grief not mourned becomes heaviness in the gut. Science agrees. The vagus nerve carries emotional distress from brain to gut. Long-held grief changes the microbiome. If you have lost a parent, A child, miscarriage, stillbirth, death, adoption out. A sibling, a partner, death or divorce. A friendship, a home, a job, a dream, a version of yourself, your health, your safety, a body you used to have. And you did not get to grieve it slowly, fully, out loud, with somebody who held you. It is living in your belly right now. No amount of kombucha will heal that. You have to grieve. How to grieve, actually. 1. Name the loss out loud. To a therapist. To a trusted friend. To yourself in the mirror. 2. Cry when it comes. Don't suppress. Grief wants to move. 3. Write letters. To the person. To the version of you. To the dream. 4. Build a ritual. Light a candle on the anniversary. Keep a photo. Visit the grave. Say their name. 5. Somatic release. Shake. Dance. Breathe into the belly until tears come. Scream into a pillow. 6. Group grief. A grief circle. A support group. A therapy group. Grief is shared ancient work. 7. Take your time. Grief is not linear. It comes in waves. Every wave is the body's wisdom. Ride. 8. Eat warm, soft food during active grief. Bone broth. Stewed greens. Soft rice. Not salad. Your gut is tender. Every sister who heals her gut eventually has to heal her grief. There is no way around it. This is not weakness. This is biology. Grief is gut. Let it move. Chapter 17, Rebuilding the Microbiome After Antibiotics. You took Cipro for a UTI, or Augmentin for a sinus infection, or doxycycline for acne for 6 months in your 20s, or 30 rounds of antibiotics over your lifetime. Every course killed a huge portion of your gut bacteria, the good along with the bad, and nobody told you to rebuild. It's not too late. The 90-day rebuild. Month 1, rebuild the terrain. 50 billion CFU probiotic daily, diverse strains. Saccharomyces boulardii 5 billion CFU daily, especially if you had C, diff, or diarrhea. 2 tablespoons fermented food daily, building to half a cup. Prebiotic foods every day, onion, garlic, leeks, asparagus, artichoke, jicama, unripe banana. Bone broth 1 to 2 cups daily. Remove sugar, alcohol, seed oils, processed food. 30-40 G fiber daily. Month 2, diversify. Rotate probiotic strains, try a different brand. Add soil-based organisms, SBOs like Megasporbiotic, Primal Defense. 30+ different plants per week, track it. This is the research-backed target for microbiome diversity. Homemade sauerkraut. Kombucha. Milk kefir, if tolerated. Spend time in nature. The microbiome on your skin and in your lungs from dirt, trees, and animals seeds your gut. Month 3, maintain. Continue fermented foods daily. Probiotic 3x a week is fine now, food first. Keep the 30+ plants per week. Prebiotic foods daily. Get a pet if you don't have one. Dogs in particular diversify the human microbiome. Get outside. Garden. Walk in the woods. Swim in natural water, not a chlorinated pool. If you had heavy antibiotic use as a child, you may have a lifelong gut deficit. Don't panic. You can still heal. You might just need slower, longer support. Work with a functional practitioner. Consider fecal microbial transplant research trials if you have severe damage. If you were a C-section baby or formula-fed. Same as above. Your starter microbiome was different. Your healing may be slower. Be patient. For your children. If you're raising babies, vaginal birth when possible, breastfeeding, minimal antibiotics unless truly needed, lots of dirt play, pets in the home, fermented foods early. You can seed them right from the start. Chapter 18, the doctor visit, what to ask, what to refuse. You will need to see a doctor at some point. Here is how to make the visit work for you, not against you. Before the appointment. 1. Track symptoms for 2 weeks. Keep a log. Include food, bowel movements, sleep, stress, mood. Bring it. 2. Know what test you want. Don't rely on them to offer it. 3. Bring a support person if you tend to freeze in doctors' offices. A witness changes everything. 4. Write your questions down. Hand them the paper. Tests to ask for. Asterisk blood work asterisk. Complete blood count CBC. Complete metabolic panel. Lipid panel. Fasting glucose plus hemoglobin A1C, not just fasting. Thyroid full panel. TSH, free T3, free T4, reverse T3, TPO antibodies, thyroglobulin antibodies. Vitamin D, OHD. Vitamin B12, ask for methylmalonic acid 2 if borderline. Iron panel, ferritin, serum iron, TIBC, transferrin saturation. Homocysteine, C-reactive protein, CRP, inflammation marker. ESR, inflammation marker. Celiac antibodies, TDGGA, EMA, total IgA. H, pylori testing, breath or stool antigen. Stool work if symptoms warrant. Stool culture. Stool calprotectin, IBD marker. GI map, private pay usually, but comprehensive. Asterisk imaging / scoping asterisk. Colonoscopy at 40 for Black women. Guidelines now. We get diagnosed later than white women. Don't wait until 45. Upper endoscopy if chronic reflux, gastritis, or suspected H. pylori / celiac. Ultrasound for fibroids, cysts, gallbladder. Pelvic exam plus PAP. Refuse. It's just IBS without ruling out celiac, Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, SIBO, parasites, infections. Your labs are normal without you seeing the actual numbers. They lump normal over a huge range. You want optimal, not just not sick. Prescription without inquiry into root cause. A dismissive tone about food impact. Diet doesn't really matter run. Refusal to order tests you requested, switch doctors. Being told to just lose weight as the answer to any gut symptom. Being told you're fine when you know you're not. You know your body. They don't. Doctors to find. A functional medicine doctor, MD, DO, ND, or nurse practitioner with functional training for root cause work. A gastroenterologist for scoping, IBD management, serious concerns. A Black holistic practitioner if possible, different context, different lens. A licensed herbalist or clinical nutritionist for longer-term protocols. Your script. I want a full workup because I want to understand the root cause of my symptoms, not just manage them. I've been tracking for 2 weeks. Here's my log. Here are the tests I'd like. If you're not comfortable ordering these, I'd appreciate a referral to someone who is professional, direct, doesn't apologize, doesn't beg, doesn't back down. You are the customer. Medicine is a service industry. Be kind, be clear, be firm. Chapter 19, Living Gut Healthy Forever, The Maintenance Life. Okay, sis. You did the reset. You healed. You rebuilt. Now what? Here is the rest of your life protocol. Not perfection. Sustainable. Daily. 16 to 24 ounce water on rising. Morning sun plus grounding, 5 to 15 minutes. Protein at breakfast. 30 plus plants per week. Track it until it's automatic. Fermented food at 1 meal. Bowel movement, yes, daily. 7 to 9 hours of sleep. 30 minutes of movement. Walk, strength, yoga, dance. A moment of joy. A moment of stillness. Weekly. Bone broth 2-3x. Fatty fish 2-3x. Salmon, sardines, mackerel. Liver or organ meat 1x. Ancestral food, most nutrient-dense food on earth. Sweet potato plus beans plus grains at minimum 3 meals. A ferment you made or bought live. A long walk in nature, 1 hour plus. A rest day, no achievement, just being. A call or visit with a sister friend. Monthly. A review of your body. How does your skin look? Bowels? Mood? Energy? Sleep? Cycle? A new recipe. A new plant/herb added. Clean out expired foods, replace with fresh. Quarterly. A 3-day gut reset, not the full 21, but a clean week. Blood work if you can. Reassess supplement needs. Annually. Full annual physical with the full panel from Chapter 18. Revisit your protocol. What are you tolerating now? What new symptoms? A week of traveling or pilgrimage to a place that renews you. The 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, eat real food. 20% of the time, have the birthday cake. the Friday pizza, the wine, the fries. Enjoy them. Come back to 80/20. Your non-negotiables. No seed oils in your home. No artificial sweeteners, ever. Minimal alcohol. No ultra-processed food daily. No sugar daily. Your flexibilities. Dairy if you tolerate. Grains if you tolerate. Nightshades if you tolerate. Fruit without fear. Meat without shame. Plants in abundance. A glass of wine sometimes. Cake at birthdays. You are not on a diet. You are on a life. A gut-healthy life. It bends with joy and comes back to its center. Chapter 20, Love Letter. Your body was never the problem. Sis, if you got to this chapter, I need you to know something. Your body was never the problem. She has been trying to heal for as long as you have been fighting her. Every bloat was a message. Every pain was a flag. Every craving was a request. Every tired day was her saying, I need something. You were taught to fight her, to starve her, to override her, to medicate her, to silence her, to force her into smaller jeans, to not trust her. And she kept showing up for you anyway. She carried babies. She worked 60-hour weeks. She pulled all-nighters. She got up when you had 5 hours of sleep. She kept beating. She kept adjusting. She kept trying to tell you the truth. What you are going to do now, what this book taught you to do, is listen. Listen when she is hungry. Listen when she is full. Listen when she is tired. Listen when she is cold. Listen when she is scared. Listen when she is grieving. Listen when she needs to move. Listen when she needs to rest. She will tell you everything if you let her. She has been trying to tell you your whole life. The gut is where the body speaks. You have been given the language now. You are going to heal. Not in a weekend. Not in 21 days. Not in 90 days. Over the rest of your life, in layers, in seasons, with setbacks, with triumphs. Every day you listen, she heals a little more. I am so proud of you for opening this book, for reading this far, for the work you are about to do. You are a Black woman. You come from women who healed themselves in fields with roots and salt and prayer. That knowledge is in your blood. You are not starting from nothing. You are coming home. Welcome home, sis. The 8 pillars hold you. Faith. That your body can heal. Manifestation. You see the gut-healthy life and you walk toward it. Positivity. Not delusion, but belief that the next right step will come. Patience. Healing is not microwave work. Discipline. Show up for yourself even when you don't feel like it. Determination. Through the setbacks, not around them. Consistency. 1 day of greens means nothing. 1 year of greens rebuilds your life. Honest work. No shortcuts, no pretending, no bypassing. You do the real work. All 8. Every day. You got this. With everything. Tiffany. *TiffyTime Press. For the Black woman who is done being dismissed. Your healing starts today. Premium $34.99. Full 20-chapter gut healing Bible for Black women. Companion product. 21-day gut reset workbook, $19.99. Part 2, deep protocols, recipes, and case studies. Chapter 21, the 21-day gut reset, day by day. This is your day-by-day map. Print it. Tape it to the fridge. Cross off as you go. Day 1, strip out begins. Morning. 24-ounce warm water plus lemon plus sea salt. 10-minute grounding. 20-minute sun. Breakfast. 3 eggs scrambled in ghee, half avocado, sautéed spinach with garlic, 1/2 sweet potato. Ginger tea. Mid-morning. Bone broth, 1 cup. Lunch. Big salad with grilled chicken, olive oil, ACV. Half a cup quinoa. Snack. Apple with almond butter. Dinner. Baked salmon, stewed collards with pot liquor, baked plantains. Evening. Chamomile tea, magnesium glycinate 300 milligrams. Note in journal. Bowel movement, Y/N. Bloat, 1 to 10. Mood, 1 to 10. Energy, 1 to 10. Sleep tonight intention. Day 2, getting used to it. Morning. Same routine. The headache is normal, it's withdrawal. Breakfast. Smoothie. Spinach, frozen berries, ground flax, chia, hemp, 1/2 avocado, ginger, coconut milk. Lunch. Leftover salmon over greens, 1/2 cup brown rice, sauerkraut. Dinner. Chicken thigh stewed with tomatoes, peppers, onion, served over cauliflower rice. Side of okra. Note: drink an extra 16 ounces of water today. Withdrawal headache means dehydration plus sugar/caffeine detox. Day 3. The pivot. Today is when most sisters quit. Don't. The fog lifts after day 4. Breakfast. Plantain pancakes, recipe ahead, with raw honey and walnuts. Lunch. Lentil soup with okra, side salad. Dinner. Grass-fed burger over greens, sweet potato fries, air-fried, homemade sauerkraut. Evening. Epsom salt bath 20 minutes, magnesium spray on legs. Day 4. Something shifts. Morning. Notice your face. Look at it in the mirror. Bloat down? Eyes brighter? Breakfast. Turmeric golden milk oats with berries. Lunch. Tuna salad on greens with olives and avocado. Dinner. Coconut curry chicken over basmati rice with stewed greens. Bowel check. Are you going daily yet? If not, add 400 milligrams magnesium citrate plus 1 TBSV chia in water before bed. Day 5. Energy changes. Morning. You should be sleeping deeper. Notice the dream quality. Breakfast. Soft-boiled eggs with avocado on sweet potato toast. Lunch. Big bowl, quinoa, roasted veggies, grilled chicken, tahini. Dinner. Pan-seared snapper with mango salsa, roasted plantains, sautéed kale. Add today. A 30-minute walk outdoors. Phone in pocket on Do Not Disturb. Day 6. Cravings quiet. Breakfast. Chia seed pudding with cacao and berries. Lunch. Leftover snapper salad with mixed greens. Dinner. Slow cooker oxtails with red beans and brown rice. Sunday dinner energy. Evening. Light a candle. Take a long bath. Read a book. Phone out of bedroom. Day 7. End of week 1. Reflect. How are you sleeping? Bloating? Mood? Skin? Bowels? Write 5 lines and journal about what's different. Breakfast. Veggie omelette with sourdough only if tolerating gluten. Most should skip. Lunch. Salmon patties with side salad. Dinner. Whole roasted chicken with roasted Brussels sprouts and herbed quinoa. Celebrate. You did 7 days. That's huge. Take a picture of yourself. The face is going to change over the next 14. Day 8. Add L-glutamine. Today add 5 g L-glutamine in water on empty stomach 2x daily, morning and afternoon. Breakfast. Sweet potato hash with ground turkey and eggs. Lunch. Curry chickpeas with spinach over basmati. Dinner. Baked cod with garlic ginger sauce, sautéed bok choy. Day 9. Deeper fermentation. Today, make your own sauerkraut. Recipe in Chapter 10. It will be ready by day 16 to 23. Breakfast. Plantain pancakes with cashew butter. Lunch. Lettuce wraps with ground chicken, ginger, water chestnuts, coconut aminos. Dinner. Salmon, broccoli, cauliflower rice, half avocado. Day 10. Walk 45 minutes outside. Morning. Add 15 minutes to your walk. Total 45 today. Breakfast. Smoothie bowl with spinach, frozen berries, hemp, coconut. Lunch. Big salad with hard-boiled eggs and chickpeas. Dinner. Stewed chicken with greens and beans, pot liquor style, over wild rice. Day 11. Journal deeper. Tonight, write a letter to your gut. What is she trying to tell you? What does she need? What are you ready to release? Meals. Continue rotation. You don't need new recipes, repeat the ones you love. Day 12. Notice the face. Morning. Selfie. Compare to day 1. The puffiness is gone. The eyes are brighter. The skin tone is more even. This is real. Today, add a fermented food at every meal. 2 TBSB sauerkraut, kimchi, kombucha, or coconut yogurt. Day 13. Rest day. No exercise today. Just walking. Bath. Tea. Book. Sleep. Meals. Bone broth-based soups. Soft food. Be gentle. Day 14. 2 weeks down. Reflect again. What's different in the body? What's different in the mind? What's different in the soul? Celebrate. Big bowl of something delicious. Sit at the table. Eat slow. Day 15, rebuild starts. Today add 50 billion CFU probiotic. 1 capsule with breakfast. Add prebiotic foods at every meal. Onion, garlic, leek, asparagus, artichoke, jicama, unripe banana. Day 16, diversify. Today, eat 10 different vegetables. Yes, 10. Track them. The microbiome loves diversity. Day 17, traditional food day. Today's meal is from the African or Caribbean diaspora. Pick one. Jollof rice with grilled chicken. Egusi soup with fufu. Oxtails with rice and peas. Black-eyed peas and collards. Plantain and beans, Ghanaian red. Ackee and saltfish. Fonio porridge with mango. Day 18, check sleep. Today, sleep is the priority. Phone outside the bedroom by 9 p.m. In bed by 10. Magnesium glycinate. Maybe a melatonin, low dose 0.3 milligrams. Day 19, new recipe. Try a recipe you haven't made yet. Chickpea shawarma. Coconut ginger chicken. Eggplant lasagna. Push beyond your defaults. Day 20, almost there. Notice. You are now eating differently than you've eaten your whole life. Your gut is rebuilding. Your microbiome is shifting. You are teaching your body a new normal. Day 21, graduation. Today, selfie plus journal entry. What changed? What surprised you? What will you keep? Reintroduction begins tomorrow. Or not. Many sisters never go back. The way you feel is too good to give up for a slice of bread. Chapter 22, the reintroduction map, after day 21. Add one food every 3 to 5 days. Track everything. Listen to the body. Day 22 to 24. Goat dairy. Goat cheese first. Goat yogurt. Goat milk. If symptom-free at 72 hours, goat dairy is okay. Day 25 to 27. Eggs, if you remove them. Yolks first. Whites later. Watch for skin reactions, fatigue, brain fog. Day 28 to 30. Sourdough bread. True fermented sourdough. Not modern wheat. Not gluten-free supermarket bread, which is usually worse. True 2-day fermented sourdough. Day 31 to 33. Cow dairy. A 2 milk first if you can find it. Then standard. Watch for sinus, skin, bloat. Day 34 to 36. Modern wheat. Skip this if you suspect gluten sensitivity. If you're testing, eat a sandwich at lunch and watch the next 72 hours. Day 37 to 39. Coffee. 1 cup with food. Watch sleep, anxiety, gut. Day 40 to 42. Wine. A small glass with dinner. Watch sleep, skin, mood. Day 43 to 45. Refined sugar. A dessert. 1. Watch the next 24 hours, fatigue, cravings, mood, skin. The truth. By the end of reintroduction, you'll have a personalized list of foods you can eat freely, foods you can eat occasionally, foods that are simply not for you anymore. Honor the list. The body told you. Believe her. Chapter 23, 30 fermented food recipes to heal your gut. 1. Classic sauerkraut. 1 head green cabbage shredded plus 1 TBSB sea salt. Massage 10 minutes. Pack in jar. Submerge under leaf. Ferment counter 7 to 14 days. Refrigerate. 2. Spicy kimchi-style cabbage. Add to sauerkraut. 2 inches ginger grated, 4 cloves garlic, 1 TBSB red pepper flakes, 2 carrots shredded, scallions. 3. Beet kvass. 3 raw beets cubed plus 2 TBSB whey or sauerkraut juice plus filtered water plus 1 TBSB salt. Jar 5 to 7 days. Strain. Drink 4 ounce daily. 4. Sorrel hibiscus drink, Caribbean. Half a cup dried hibiscus plus 4 cups water plus ginger plus cinnamon plus cloves. Simmer 20 minutes. Strain. Add 1 TBSB raw honey plus 1 TBSB whey. Ferment counter 24 to 48 hours. Refrigerate. 5. Ginger beer, real. Ginger bug starter, grated ginger plus sugar plus water fed daily 5 days. Then, 1 cup ginger bug plus 2 cups grated ginger plus half a cup raw cane sugar plus 8 cups water plus lemon. Ferment 3 to 5 days. Bottle. Burp daily. 6. Coconut yogurt. 1 can full-fat coconut milk plus 2 capsules probiotic. Whisk. Cover with cloth. Counter 24 to 48 hours. Refrigerate. Add berries plus honey to serve. 7. Coconut kefir. Same as above, with kefir grains. 8. Fermented hot sauce. 1 pound hot peppers plus 4 cloves garlic plus 1 TBSB salt plus water to cover. Ferment 2 weeks. Blend. Bottle. 9. Pickled red onions, quick ferment. 1 sliced red onion plus apple cider vinegar to cover plus 1 teaspoon salt plus 1 teaspoon honey. Counter overnight. Refrigerate. Lasts 2 weeks. 10. Cotito El Salvadoran slaw. Shredded cabbage plus carrots plus onions plus oregano plus salt. Massage. Ferment 5 to 7 days. 11. Sour Reuben, fermented turnips. 1 pound turnips shredded plus 1 TBSB salt plus caraway seeds. Ferment 2 weeks. 12. Fermented carrots. Carrot sticks plus brine, 1 TBSB salt per 2 cups water, plus dill plus garlic. Ferment 5 to 7 days. 13. Fermented greens. Wilted collards or kale plus brine plus garlic. Ferment 3 to 5 days. Use as condiment. 14. Lacto-fermented pickles. Cucumbers plus brine plus dill plus garlic plus grape leaves for crunch. Ferment 5 to 10 days. 15. Fermented garlic honey. Whole peeled garlic cloves submerged in raw honey. Counter 2 weeks. Stir daily. Eat a clove a day for immune. 16. Tepache, Mexican pineapple drink. Pineapple skins plus raw cane sugar plus water plus cinnamon plus cloves. Ferment 2 to 3 days. 17. Apple cider vinegar, homemade. Apple scraps plus raw cane sugar plus water plus cloth cover. 4 to 6 weeks. Strain. Has the mother. 18. Cultured butter. Heavy cream plus 2 TBSB yogurt. Counter 24 hours. Then churn, whip, into butter. 19. Miso soup. 1 TBSB unpasteurized miso plus warm, not boiling, water plus scallions plus soft-boiled egg plus seaweed. 20. Tempeh bowl. Sliced tempeh marinated in coconut aminos plus ginger. Pan fry. Serve over rice with veggies. 21. Fermented salsa. Tomatoes plus onion plus cilantro plus lime plus salt plus 1 TBSB whey. Ferment counter 24 hours. Refrigerate. 22. Fermented mango chutney. Mango plus ginger plus lime plus salt plus whey. Ferment 24 hours. 23. Kombucha basic. Sweetened black tea plus SCOBY plus 1 cup starter kombucha. Counter 7 to 14 days. Bottle. Second ferment with fruit 1 to 3 days. 24. Kvass, Russian bread drink. Stale dark bread plus raisins plus water plus sugar plus yeast. Ferment 2 to 3 days. 25. Water kefir. Water kefir grains plus sugar water plus dried fruit. 24 to 48 hour ferment. 26. Fermented pumpkin pickle. Pumpkin chunks plus brine plus ginger plus cardamom. 5 days. 27. Fermented black beans. Cooked black beans plus brine plus cumin plus chili. 3 to 5 days. Use in tacos bowls. 28. Fermented avocado. Avocado mashed plus lime plus salt plus 1 TBSB whey. 12 to 24 hour ferment. Quick guacamole upgrade. 29. Natto advanced. Soaked soybeans plus natto starter plus 24 hour fermentation in warm spot. Stinky, slimy, miraculous for vitamin K2. 30. Sauerkraut juice. Just the brine from your sauerkraut. 1 to 2 ounce daily. Ancient medicine for the gut. Chapter 24, 12 Sister Case Studies, Real Stories, Names Changed. Tasha, 38, Atlanta, years of IBS. Symptoms: bloating, alternating constipation/diarrhea, anxiety, brain fog, eczema. Diagnosed IBS at 28. On 4 different medications by 35. What worked? 30-day strict elimination, gluten, dairy, eggs. Bone broth daily. L-glutamine. Probiotic. Therapy for childhood trauma. By month 4, bloating gone, daily bowel movements, eczema 80% better, anxiety significantly lower, off 2 medications. Key lesson: IBS is not a diagnosis. It's a label for we don't know what's wrong. Keep digging. Keisha, 42, Los Angeles, Hashimoto's plus gut crash. Symptoms: extreme fatigue, hair loss, weight gain 30 pounds in a year, constipation, bloating, brain fog. Hashimoto's diagnosed. What worked? Removed gluten plus dairy completely. Added selenium, zinc, ashwagandha. Bone broth daily. Stopped fighting through stress at work, took a 2-week leave. By month 6, TPO antibodies cut in half, energy back, lost 12 pounds, hair regrowing. Key lesson: thyroid healing is gut healing. Brittany, 29, Brooklyn, pros plus cystic acne. Symptoms: chin acne for 10 years, irregular cycles, weight gain, anxiety. Pill since 16. What worked? Came off pill, with practitioner. Inositol 4G daily. Spearmint T2X daily. Removed sugar. Added 30g protein per meal. By month 9, clear skin, regular 31-day cycle, lost 20 pounds without trying, anxiety dropped 70%. Key lesson: the pill was masking, not healing. Real healing took longer, but was real. Rochelle, 47, Houston, lupus in remission. Symptoms: butterfly rash, joint pain, fatigue, kidney involvement, mild. Diagnosed at 41, on Plaquenil plus low-dose prednisone plus immunosuppressant. What worked? AIP for 90 days. Vitamin D to 75. Mold remediation in her home, root cause. EBV suppression with lysine plus monolaurin. Therapy. By year 2, ANA negative twice, kidney labs normal, off prednisone, on Plaquenil only as backup. Key lesson: lupus can move into remission. The work is real and slow. Gabby, 34, Chicago, severe IBS plus anxiety. Symptoms: cramping, urgency, anxiety attacks at restaurants, fear of leaving house. What worked? SIBO testing positive. Antimicrobial herbs, berberine plus oregano plus neem, 8 weeks. Low FODMAP during treatment. Vagus nerve work daily. Therapist. By month 6, IBS resolved, anxiety significantly reduced, eating in restaurants again. Key lesson: gut plus nervous system together always. Nia, 51, Detroit, postmenopausal weight plus bloat. Symptoms: 30 pounds weight gain postmenopause, constant bloating, brain fog. What worked? Removed dairy plus gluten. Added bone broth plus fiber plus walking. Bioidentical hormone optimization with practitioner. Within 8 months, lost 18 pounds, bloating gone, brain back. Key lesson: postmenopause doesn't mean you can't heal the gut. Aisha, 31, Oakland, endometriosis plus constipation. Symptoms: heavy painful periods, daily constipation, bloating before period. What worked? AIP for 60 days. Magnesium plus castor oil packs plus acupuncture. By month 4, cycles less painful, daily bowel movements, less bloat. Had laparoscopic surgery for endo at month 9, root issue, but recovery was much faster because gut was prepared. Key lesson: gut healing prepares your body for whatever else you have to do. Tracy, 44, Minneapolis, Crohn's disease. Symptoms: chronic diarrhea, weight loss, blood in stool, exhaustion. On biologic. What worked? SCD diet, specific carbohydrate diet, for 6 months. Stress reduction. Glutamine. Aloe vera juice. Acupuncture. By year 2, in deep remission. Still on biologic but at lowest dose. Quality of life back. Key lesson: IBD is serious. Work with your GI and a holistic team. Both/and. Erica, 36, Phoenix, chronic yeast infections plus sugar addiction. Symptoms: monthly yeast infections, intense sugar cravings, anxiety, fatigue. What worked? 60-day Candida diet, no sugar, no alcohol, no fruit, low carb. Antifungals, caprylic acid, oregano. Saccharomyces boulardii. By month 3, yeast infections gone for first time in 5 years, cravings 90% gone, anxiety lifted. Key lesson: Candida drives many mystery symptoms. Treat it. Janelle, 28, Memphis, postpartum constipation. Symptoms: severe constipation post-delivery, hemorrhoids, depression. What worked? Bone broth plus magnesium plus chia plus walking plus therapy. Within 8 weeks, daily bowel movements, depression lifted significantly. Key lesson: postpartum gut is its own season. Be gentle. Be persistent. Camille, 39, Charlotte, skin that wouldn't clear. Symptoms: cystic acne, eczema, psoriasis patches, despite doing everything right topically. What worked? Removed dairy plus gluten. Healed leaky gut. Added omega-3, zinc, probiotic. Within 6 months, skin transformed from inside. Key lesson: skin reveals gut. Stop applying. Start ingesting. Yvonne, 56, Philly, mystery fatigue for 15 years. Symptoms: chronic fatigue, brain fog, told it was just menopause by 5 doctors. What worked? Found a functional MD, EBV reactivation positive. Mold in basement. H. pylori positive. Treated all 3 over 18 months. By year 3, energy 80% back, lost 15 pounds, mind clear. Key lesson: never accept we don't know. Keep searching for the root. Chapter 25, 50 journal prompts for gut healing. Pick one per day. Sit with it. Write at least 3 to 5 minutes. Watch what comes. 1. Where in my body do I hold stress? 2. What's one food I eat that I know hurts me, and why do I keep eating it? 3. What did my mother teach me about food? 4. What did my grandmother teach me about food that I've forgotten? 5. When was the last time I ate without distraction? 6. What does it feel like to be truly full versus truly satisfied? 7. What am I hungry for that food cannot give me? 8. Who am I trying to be smaller for? 9. Who am I trying to be bigger for? 10. What am I afraid will happen if I take care of my body? 11. What am I afraid will happen if I don't? 12. What is my belly trying to say to me right now? 13. What is the heaviest thing I'm carrying that is not mine? 14. What does my gut feel about my job? 15. What does my gut feel about my partner? 16. What does my gut feel about my friendships? 17. What does my gut feel about where I live? 18. Where do I feel safest in my body? 19. Where do I feel unsafe in my body? 20. What do I do when I'm anxious that masks the real feeling? 21. What food memory makes me cry? 22. What food memory makes me laugh? 23. What is my favorite memory of my grandmother's kitchen? 24. What recipe do I want to learn before it's lost? 25. What ancestor wants me to remember her wisdom? 26. What is the relationship between my pain and my joy? 27. What did I survive that nobody gave me credit for? 28. What part of my body has been holding that survival? 29. What would it look like to forgive myself for how I've eaten? 30. What would it look like to forgive my mother for how she fed me? 31. What boundary do I need to set with food? 32. What boundary do I need to set with people? 33. What's the truth I've been swallowing for years? 34. If my belly could write me a letter, what would it say? 35. If my colon could write me a letter, what would it say? 36. What's the thing I need to release this week? 37. What's the thing I need to receive this week? 38. What's a way of cooking I want to learn? 39. What's a meal I want to make for someone I love? 40. What does my dream day of eating look like? 41. What does my dream body feel like, not look like, feel like? 42. When I drink water, what changes within an hour? 43. When I sit on the porch, what changes? 44. When I pray over my food, what changes? 45. What am I most grateful for about my body? 46. What apology do I owe my body? 47. What apology does my body owe me, and have I let her give it? 48. What's the next small kind thing I can do for her? 49. Who am I when my gut is healed? 50. What life is waiting on the other side of this healing? Chapter 26, Bowel Movement Tracking and the Bristol Stool Chart. Sis, you're going to have to look in the toilet. Yes. Look. The information is there. The Bristol Stool Scale. Type 1. Separate hard lumps, like nuts. Severe constipation. Type 2. Sausage-shaped but lumpy. Constipation. Type 3. Like a sausage with cracks on surface. Mild constipation. Type 4. Like a sausage or a snake, smooth and soft. The goal. Type 5. Soft blobs with clear-cut edges. Lacking fiber. Type 6. Fluffy pieces with ragged edges, mushy. Mild diarrhea. Type 7. Watery, no solid pieces, entirely liquid. Severe diarrhea. You want. Type 3 to 4. Brown to medium brown. 4 to 12 inches long. Sinks slowly. Easy to pass. Once or twice a day. Track for 30 days. Date. Time. Type 1 to 7. Color. Notes, straining, pain, blood, mucus, undigested food. Patterns to notice. Constipation 2 to 3 days after dairy intolerance. Loose stool 2 to 3 hours after gluten sensitivity. Floating stools regularly, fat malabsorption, gallbladder/pancreas. Pale or clay-colored liver/gallbladder issue. Blood red, hemorrhoid usually, sometimes more, get checked. Blood dark/black, upper GI bleeding, ER now. White mucus, chronic IBD or colitis, see a GI. This is data. Data drives healing. Chapter 27, the gut and your period. Sis, your gut and your cycle are best friends or worst enemies depending on your luck. Why? Estrogen is metabolized by the liver, then excreted through the gut. Bad gut equals recirculating estrogen equals estrogen dominance. Progesterone affects gut motility. Low progesterone equals constipation. High progesterone, luteal phase, equals constipation. This is why so many sisters can't go the week before their period. Gut bacteria called the estrobolome specifically process estrogen. Damaged estrobolome equals period chaos. Inflammation of the gut spreads to the uterus. Period cramps often start in the gut. Symptoms that link gut plus period. PMS that seems extreme. Cystic acne mid-cycle or pre-period. Bloating before period. Constipation before period. Diarrhea during period, called period poops, relief through evacuation. Heavy bleeding. Clots. Fibroids. Endometriosis. The protocol. Asterisk daily, all month asterisk. Daily bowel movement is non-negotiable. Cruciferous vegetables daily. Broccoli, Brussels, cabbage for DM, the estrogen detox compound. Ground flax 2 TBSB daily, also estrogen support. Magnesium 400 milligrams daily. Day 1 to 14, follicular. Pumpkin seeds 1 TBSB daily. Flaxseed 1 TBSB daily. More cardio, okay. Build energy. Day 15 to 28, luteal. Sunflower seeds 1 TBSB daily. Sesame seeds 1 TBSB daily. Slower exercise, walking, yoga. Magnesium increased to 500 milligrams. Extra fiber. Castor oil packs 3x weekly. Asterisk day 1 to 5 of bleed asterisk. Iron-rich foods, liver if you can stomach, beef, dark greens, lentils. Bone broth daily. Warm soft food. Rest. This is seed cycling plus cycle awareness. Within 3 cycles, you'll see big change. Chapter 28, Postpartum Gut. The 6 months after birth are gut chaos for most sisters. What happens? Hormones crash from pregnancy levels. Pelvic floor weakened or torn. Possible C-section damage to gut. Antibiotics during/after birth wipe microbiome. Sleep deprivation crashes everything. Depression risk high, gut-brain connection. Common symptoms. Severe constipation, especially if perineum tearing. Hemorrhoids. Postpartum depression. Anxiety. Bloating and weight retention. Hair loss, 3 to 6 months after birth. Brain fog. Hot flashes from hormone shifts. The healing protocol. Asterisk first 2 weeks asterisk. Bone broth daily, multiple times. Stewed warm food, no raw, no salads, too cooling. Magnesium for constipation. Stool softener if necessary. Sitz baths. Rest. Like real rest. Lay down. Asterisk weeks 3-6 asterisk. Add probiotic 50 billion CFU. Add fermented foods slowly. Iron-rich foods, postpartum anemia common. Ground flax for hormone support. Walking outside, 10 minutes builds to 30 minutes. Asterisk month 2-6 asterisk. Begin gentle elimination diet if symptoms persist. Gluten, dairy. L-glutamine for gut repair. Pelvic floor PT, get a referral. Our community is denied this constantly. Therapy if mood symptoms persist. Asterisk month 6 plus asterisk. Gradual return to full gut healing protocol. Strength training. Reintroduce food slowly. You are healing two bodies, yours and the one that grew the baby. Be slow. Be soft. See Tiffany's postpartum for Black mothers for the full postpartum protocol. Chapter 29, Family Gut Healing. If you have kids, start them right now. The basics for kids. Limit ultra-processed food. No artificial sweeteners ever. Limit fruit juice, whole fruit instead. Daily yogurt or fermented food, if tolerated. Lots of vegetables, cooked, not raw until older. Bone broth in soups and rice. Outdoor play, microbiome diversity. Pets if possible, microbiome diversity. Antibiotics only when necessary, then probiotics for 30 days after. Whole foods most of the time. Talking to your partner. You don't have to convert him in one conversation. Show, don't preach. Cook one of these meals every night for a week. Don't lecture. Let him notice his own body changing. Buy him bone broth and put it in his soup. Replace his snacks with anti-inflammatory ones. Let him go to McDonald's if he wants. That's his journey. Talking to your mama. Hardest conversation. She fed you a generation of food. Don't make her wrong. I learned this from a sister who's a nutritionist, Tiffany. I'm trying this for 30 days. Want to try with me? I'm not throwing away your cooking, I'm adding new things. Cook for her sometimes. Honor what she taught you while teaching her something new. Chapter 30, Troubleshooting when things go wrong. I'm doing the protocol, but I'm not getting results. Check. 1. Are you actually eliminating fully? 1 bite of gluten on Sunday undoes the week. 2. Are you sleeping enough? 3. Are you getting outside? 4. Are you stressed beyond what diet can fix? 5. Have you tested for infections, SIBO, candida, parasites? 6. Could you have an undiagnosed thyroid issue? 7. Are your supplements quality? 8. Are you giving it enough time? 90 days minimum. I started the reset and I feel worse. This is normal in the first 5 to 10 days. Withdrawal from sugar, caffeine, gluten, opioids. Detox symptoms. Push through. If it's been 3+ weeks and you feel worse, something else is going on, see a practitioner. My family won't support me. Cook for yourself. Eat what you eat. Don't fight. Just keep going. They'll either come along or not. I can't afford this. You can. Beans, rice, eggs, frozen vegetables, cabbage, sweet potatoes, chicken thighs, sardines, oats, all cheap. Bone broth from chicken backs is the cheapest food on earth. The expensive part is the supplements. Start with vitamin D, magnesium, omega-3 only. I keep falling off. Don't aim for perfect. Aim for one new habit at a time. Add bone broth daily for a month before adding L-glutamine. Layer slowly. I'm bloating from the fermented foods. Start smaller. 1 teaspoon. Build to 1 tablespoon. Build to more. Your microbiome is adjusting. This is called Herxheimer reaction, bad bacteria dying, releasing endotoxins. Drink water, walk, slow the introduction. I went to the doctor and they said I'm fine. You probably had a basic CBC and basic metabolic panel. You need the full workup from Chapter 18. Find a functional medicine doctor or pay out of pocket for the labs. I had a flare and I'm scared. Flares happen. Don't panic. Go back to the basics. Bone broth. Sleep. Rest. Soft food. The body knows how to heal. Give her room. Chapter 31, Daily Practices Forever, the Maintenance Life. After healing, you need a maintenance protocol you can sustain. Morning, 15 to 30 minutes. 16 to 24 ounce warm water with lemon. 5 to 10 minute grounding, bare feet on earth. 5 to 10 minute sun on face. Hand on heart, breath. Set intention. Meals. Sit down to eat. Bless the food. Chew 20 times per bite. No phone at the table. Stop at 80% full. Movement. 30-minute walk outside daily, non-negotiable. Strength train 2-3x weekly. Yoga or stretching daily. Joyful movement weekly, dance, hike, swim. Evening. Dinner by 7 p.m. Phone off by 9 p.m. In bed by 10 p.m. Magnesium glycinate. Herbal tea. Journal 3 lines. Sleep 8 hours. Weekly. Bone broth 2-3x. Fermented foods daily. Fatty fish 2-3x. Liver or organ meat 1x. 30 plus different plant foods total. Track for 3 weeks until it's automatic. A long walk in nature. A rest day. A call with a sister friend. Monthly. Body scan, what's working, what's not. Reassess supplements. Try a new recipe. Clean out expired food. Restock pantry. Quarterly. A 3-day mini reset, no grains, dairy, sugar, alcohol. Revisit goals. Lab work if you can. Annually. Full physical with the panel from Chapter 18. A retreat or pilgrimage. This is the life that sustains the healing. It is not extreme. It is not difficult. It is simply attentive. Chapter 32, Prayer and Tonic Recipes. Morning tonic. 1 cup warm water plus 1 TBSB apple cider vinegar plus juice of 1/2 lemon plus pinch of cayenne plus 1 teaspoon raw honey. Stir. Drink slowly while saying, Father, I thank you for waking me with breath in my body. I bless this water. I bless this body. I receive this day. Bone broth blessing. Hold your warm cup of broth. Steam rising. Say, this broth holds the wisdom of my grandmothers. This broth carries the medicine of the earth. I thank the animal whose bones gave themselves to me. I receive what they offer. Pre-meal prayer. Hand on heart. Breathe. For this food I am about to receive, I am grateful. May it nourish my body, calm my mind, and heal my spirit. May it serve my highest good. Bedtime tonic. 1 cup warm water plus 1 teaspoon raw honey plus 1/2 teaspoon cinnamon plus -nutmeg. Drink while saying, I release the day. I release every weight. My body rests in peace. My gut rests in peace. My mind rests in peace. My soul rests in peace. I sleep in the arms of my ancestors. Amen. Florida water bath traditional. Florida water plus Epsom salt plus sea salt plus rose petals plus lavender. Soak 20 minutes. Pray over the water as you enter. This water washes off what is not mine. This water washes off what does not serve me. This water restores me. This water blesses me. Gut healing prayer. Hands on belly. Eyes closed. Belly, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the years I ignored you. I'm sorry for the food that hurt you. I'm sorry for the stress I poured into you. I'm sorry for the words I swallowed instead of speaking. Forgive me. I'm here now. I'm listening now. I'm coming home to you. Heal in your time. I will meet you there. Ancestor acknowledgement. Light a candle. Speak aloud. To my grandmothers and grandfathers, to my great-grandmothers and great-grandfathers, to all those whose blood runs through me, I see you. I thank you. Your wisdom about food, about herbs, about prayer is in me. I am bringing it back. I am healing me, and I am healing you, and I am healing the children that come after me. We rise together. Amen. Chapter 33, Final Love Letter, and the 8 Pillars in Practice. Sis, you made it through every chapter. You now know more about your gut than 95% of doctors who treat you. You have the protocol. You have the recipes. You have the prayers. You have the journal prompts. You have the case studies of sisters who healed before you. What you do with this is your sacred decision. I'm going to remind you of the 8 pillars one more time, because this work is held by them all. Faith. That your body, this body, the one you have right now, however broken she feels, can heal. Faith is not certainty. Faith is choosing to believe in healing on the days you can't see it yet. Manifestation. You have to see the gut-healthy you. The morning where you wake up clear-headed. The flat belly. The skin glowing. The bowel movement at 7 a.m. The sleep that restores. See her. Walk toward her. She is real. Positivity. Not denial. Not toxic positivity. Real, grown woman belief that this is hard and it's working. The setbacks are part of it. The hard days are healing days too. Patience. The gut took years to break. She does not heal in a weekend. 6 months. A year. 2 years. You have the rest of your life. Slow healing is healing. Discipline. The bone broth on Tuesday when you don't feel like making it. The magnesium at night when you forget. The walk when it's raining. The no to the cookie at the office. Discipline is love for your future self. Determination. Through the family resistance. Through the doctor's dismissal. Through the slow months when nothing seems to change. Through the financial stretch of better food. Determination is choosing the work again every morning. Consistency. 21 days of perfect eating means nothing if day 22 you go back. 6 months of mostly good eating with 1 bad week is the protocol that works. Consistency is the boring, daily, repeated practice. Honest work. No shortcuts. No, I'll just take this one supplement. No bypassing the stress work. No magical thinking about a tea. The body is honest. She tells you what's working. You have to tell her honest in return. One last thing. You came to this book for a body. You are leaving with a body and a mind and a spirit and a connection to your ancestors and a relationship with your food and a discipline you didn't know you had and a knowing about yourself that nobody can take from you again. That is generational. Your daughters will inherit this. Your nieces. Your church family. Your friend group. You are not just healing yourself. You are healing the line. I am so proud of you, sis. So very proud. May your body know peace. May your gut know rest. May your bowel movements be regular. May your sleep be deep. May your skin glow. May your brain be clear. May your hormones balance. May your immune system come home. May your family heal beside you. May your joy return. May your laughter be loud. May your tears be free. May your prayers be heard. May your ancestors be pleased. May your descendants thrive. May this body, your body, be loved. In every way. By you first. Forever. Amen. I love you. Tiffany. Asterisk TiffyTime Press. The Black Woman's Healing Series. Asterisk. This is Volume 1. The work continues. Part 3. The Herbal Pharmacy. Chapter 34. How to read this herbal section. Sis, this part of the book is your living pharmacy. Every herb listed here has been used by Black women's people across Africa, the Caribbean, the American South, the Gullah Sea Islands, and beyond for hundreds, sometimes thousands of years. I'm going to describe each herb so you can identify it, source it safely, prepare it the way our grandmothers did, and use it for specific gut conditions. For each herb you'll get name, common name plus Latin name plus traditional names, what she looks like, visual identification, where she grows, so you know if you can grow her or pick her, what she does, the actual medicine, what part to use, root, leaf, flower, seed, how to prepare, tea, tincture, decoction, food, dose, real amounts, not vague, take some, when not to use, contraindications, image placeholder. The printed/PDF version of this book will have a grok-rendered photo of each herb. When you see, that's where the visual goes. Asterisk hard rule. Source quality matters. Buy from Mountain Rose Herbs, Frontier Co-op, Star West Botanicals, Banyan Botanicals, Ayurvedic, Pacific Botanicals, or Gaia Herbs. Your local Black-owned herbalist if you have one. Avoid Amazon Herbs. Adulteration is real. Asterisk. Chapter 35, 30, Healing Herbs for the Gut, Full Profiles. 1. Slippery elm bark. Ulmus rubra. What she does. The single most important gut-lining herb in the Western herbal tradition. When mixed with water, slippery elm forms a slippery, mucilaginous gel that coats the entire digestive tract from your throat down to your colon. This coating soothes inflammation, heals ulcers, calms reflux, eases IBS, and gives a damaged gut the protection it needs to repair. How to use. 1 teaspoon of powder in 8-ounce warm water. Stir quickly, it gels fast. Drink 2 to 3 times daily, between meals. 4 to 12-week courses. Tea form. 1 tablespoon bark in 2 cups water. Simmer gently 15 minutes. Strain. When not to use. Take separately from medications. It can coat them and reduce absorption. Wait 1 to 2 hours before/after meds. 2. Marshmallow root. Althea officinalis. What she does. Cousin to slippery elm. Same mucilage power. Especially good for stomach ulcers, gastritis, sore throat, urinary tract irritation, and dry coughs. Cooler energy than slippery elm, perfect for sisters who run hot. How to use. Cold infusion. Preserves the slime. 1 tablespoon dried root in 1 quart cold water. Sit overnight, strain, drink throughout the day. Tea form. Simmer 15 minutes in 2 cups water. Capsules. 500 to 1,000 milligrams 2-3x daily. When not to use. Same as slippery elm. Take separately from medications. May lower blood sugar. Diabetics monitor. 3. Aloe vera inner leaf. Aloe barbadensis. What she does. Heals the entire GI tract. Anti-inflammatory. Mild laxative. Heals stomach ulcers. Soothes IBS. Cools reflux. Heals leaky gut. How to use. 2 to 4 ounces of inner leaf juice daily, not the latex/aloe latex. That's a strong stimulant laxative not for daily use. Pure inner leaf juice brands. Lily of the Desert, Inner Filet, Aloe Life, Forever Living. Or grow her, she lives in a pot in your window. When not to use. Pregnant. Crohn's during a severe flare, sometimes irritates. Stop if it causes diarrhea. 4. Ginger root. Zingiber officinale. What she does. The Black Grandma's medicine cabinet wouldn't be complete without ginger. Anti-inflammatory. Anti-nausea. Anti-cramping. Improves stomach acid. Speeds up gastric emptying, great for slow-moving guts. Warming. How to use. Fresh, 1 to 2 inches sliced, simmered in water 15 minutes, with honey and lemon. Capsules. 500 to 1,000 milligrams 2-3x daily. Powder. 1/2 teaspoon in cooking. Crystallized. Chew a piece for nausea. When not to use. Heavy bleeding, thins blood. Day of surgery. Take with caution if on blood thinners. 5. Peppermint. Mentha piperita. What she does. Relaxes the smooth muscle of the GI tract. Relieves bloating, gas, IBS cramping. Cooling. How to use. Tea. 1 tablespoon dried leaf in 8-ounce hot water. Steep 10 minutes, 2 to 4 cups daily. Enteric-coated capsules, so it releases in the intestine, not the stomach. 0.2 milliliters 3x daily for IBS. Fresh leaves chopped into salads, watermelon, lemonade. When not to use. GERD/reflux. Peppermint can relax the LES and worsen reflux. Hiatal hernia. Pregnant in large doses. 6. Fennel seed. Feniculum vulgar. What she does. Cuts gas. Cuts bloat. Improves digestion. Carminative. Releases trapped gas. Sweet, soothing. How to use. Chew 1/2 teaspoon of seeds after meals. Indian restaurants put a bowl by the door for a reason. Tea. 1 tablespoon seeds, crushed lightly, in 8-ounce water. Simmer 10 minutes. Add to soups, breads, sausages. When not to use. Estrogen-sensitive conditions in very high doses rare. Generally very safe. 7. Chamomile. Matricaria recutita, German, /Chamomillum nobile, Roman. What she does. Calms gut and nervous system together. Anti-inflammatory. Antispasmodic. Supports sleep. Reduces anxiety. Eases gut cramping. How to use. Tea. 2 teaspoons dried flowers in 8-ounce hot water. Steep 10 minutes, 3 to 4 cups daily during flares. Tincture. 30 to 60 drops 3x daily. Bath. 1 cup dried flowers in bath water for skin and nervous system. When not to use. Allergic to ragweed family, Asteraceae. Heavy doses with blood thinners. 8. Licorice root, DGL, deglycerinated. Glycyrrhiza glabra. What she does. Heals stomach lining. Eases ulcers. Calms reflux. Supports adrenals, regular form. The DGL form has the blood pressure affecting compound removed for safer daily use. How to use. DGL chewable tablet. 1 to 2 tablets 20 minutes before meals. Chew thoroughly. Tea. Regular licorice 1 teaspoon root in 8-ounce water. Simmer 10 minutes. Max 2 cups daily. Max 6 weeks consecutive. Tincture, 30 to 60 drops up to 3x daily. When not to use. High blood pressure, kidney disease, heart conditions, low potassium, regular licorice. Pregnant. DGL is safer for daily use. 9. Turmeric root. Curcuma longa. What she does. The most studied anti-inflammatory in nature. Heals gut inflammation. Supports liver. Anti-cancer compounds. Reduces joint pain. Heals leaky gut. How to use. Fresh. 1 inch grated into golden milk, cooking. Powder. 1/2-1 teaspoon daily in food, golden milk smoothies. Standardized extract, curcumin with piperine 500 to 1000 milligrams daily with fat. Always combine with black pepper. Piperine increases absorption 2000%, and if fat, curcumin is fat-soluble. When not to use. Gallstones, stimulates bile. Day of surgery. Heavy doses with blood thinners. 10. Dandelion root. Taraxacum officinale. What she does. Bitters that stimulate digestion. Liver tonic. Supports bile production. Mild diuretic. Roasted root is a coffee substitute. How to use. Decoction. Tea from root, 1 tablespoon dried root in 2 cups water, simmer 20 minutes, 1 to 2 cups daily. Roasted dandelion coffee. Blend roasted root, brew like coffee. Leaves. In salads, very bitter, pair with sweet. Tincture. 30 to 60 drops before meals. When not to use. Bile duct obstruction. Active gallstones. Allergic to ragweed family. 11. Burdock root. Archeum lapa. What she does. Liver support. Lymph drainage. Skin clearing through gut-skin axis. Blood purifier in traditional medicine. How to use. Tea. 1 tablespoon root in 2 cups water, simmer 20 minutes, 1 to 2 cups daily. Cooking. Peel, slice, sauté with carrots and onions, Japanese gobo. Tincture. 30 to 60 drops 2-3x daily. When not to use. Pregnant. Diabetic, monitor blood sugar. Allergic to ragweed family. 12. Milk thistle. Siliba merianum. What she does. The premier liver repair herb. Silymarin compound regenerates liver cells. Supports estrogen detox, which heals the gut hormone connection. Anti-inflammatory. How to use. Standardized extract. 80% silymarin 300 to 600 milligrams daily. Tincture. 60 to 90 drops 2-3x daily. Seeds, whole grind 1 tablespoon, sprinkle on food. When not to use. Allergic to ragweed family. 13. Nigella sativa. Black seed, black cumin. Nigella sativa. What she does. Anti-inflammatory. Antimicrobial. Immune balancing. Heals ulcers. Supports gut, liver, lungs, skin. One of the most researched herbs for autoimmune. How to use. Oil. 1 teaspoon daily, can add to honey. Seeds. 1 to 2 teaspoons whole seeds daily, chewed or sprinkled on food. Capsules. 500 to 1000 milligrams, 2x daily. When not to use. Pregnant. Day of surgery. Mild blood thinning. 14. Moringa. Morina oleifera. What she does. One of the most nutrient-dense plants on earth. High protein, vitamin A, iron, calcium, potassium. Anti-inflammatory. Supports gut healing through nutrient density. Antimicrobial. How to use. Powder. 1 to 2 teaspoons in smoothies, soups, water. Strong taste. Start with 1/2 teaspoon. Tea. 1 teaspoon in 8-ounce hot water. Steep 10 minutes. Cooking. West African morena leaf soup with smoked fish. When not to use. Pregnant in high doses, root and bark can be problematic. Leaves are safer. Take with caution if on diabetes meds. 15. Hibiscus. Sorrel, Bissap, Roselle. Hibiscus sabdurifa. What she does. Antioxidant powerhouse. Lowers blood pressure. Supports liver. Anti-inflammatory. Mild diuretic. Cooling. How to use. Sorrel tea, Caribbean 1/2 cup dried calyces, 4 cups water, ginger, cinnamon, cloves, simmer 20 minutes, sweeten with raw honey. Bissap, West African hibiscus plus sugar plus mint plus ice. Hot or cold tea daily. When not to use. Low blood pressure lowers it more. Pregnancy in large amounts. With blood pressure meds additive effect. 16. Sage. Salvia officinalis. What she does. Antimicrobial. Eases gas. Cleansing properties. Smudging tradition. Stops sweating. Calms hot flashes. How to use. Tea. 1 teaspoon dried leaves in 8-ounce water. Steep 10 minutes. Cooking. Sausages, beans, butternut squash. Smudge stick. Energetic cleansing. Different use. Beautiful tradition. When not to use. Pregnant. Nursing. Can dry up milk. 17. Thyme. Thymus vulgaris. What she does. Antimicrobial, especially for respiratory and gut infections. Antifungal. Cuts congestion. Supports immune. How to use. Tea. 1 teaspoon dried thyme in 8-ounce water. Steep 10 minutes. 3 cups daily during illness. Cooking. Stews, soups, beans, chicken. Steam inhalation. Handful in bowl of hot water, towel overhead. When not to use. Pregnant in large doses. 18. Cinnamon, Ceylon, not cassia. Cinnamomum verum. What she does. Blood sugar regulator. Anti-inflammatory. Antimicrobial. Warms digestion. Cassia has high coumarin, liver stressing in long-term high doses. Ceylon is the safer daily form. How to use. 1/2-1 teaspoon Ceylon daily in oatmeal, coffee, golden milk. Tea. 1 stick simmered in water 15 minutes. On sweet potato, oatmeal, pumpkin. When not to use. Liver disease in high doses, especially cassia. Pregnant in medicinal doses. 19. Cardamom. Elateria cardamomum. What she does. Aids digestion. Cuts gas and bloat. Freshens breath. Sweet warming. Supports gut motility. How to use. Crush 3 to 5 pods into chai tea or coffee. Add to rice while cooking, 1 pod per cup of rice. Chew a seed after meals. When not to use. Generally safe. Allergic reactions rare. 20. Cloves. Syzygium aromaticum. What she does. Antimicrobial, used in parasite cleanses. Antifungal. Numbing for tooth pain. Warming. Anti-inflammatory. How to use. Tea. 5 to 6 cloves in 8-ounce water. Simmer 10 minutes. Cooking in spice rubs, beans, rice. Oil. Dilute in coconut oil for tooth pain. 1 drop oil to 1 teaspoon coconut oil. When not to use. Pregnant in medicinal doses. Bleeding disorders. Day of surgery. 21. Nutmeg. Myristica fragrans. What she does. Calming. Sleep supporting. Eases diarrhea. Ancestral spice for warming the gut. How to use. 1/8 teaspoon grated fresh into warm milk before bed. In oatmeal, sweet potato, eggnog during holidays. When not to use. Large doses, 1+ teaspoon at once, can be psychoactive and toxic. Stick to small culinary amounts. 22. Cayenne pepper. Capsicum annuum. What she does. Improves circulation. Boosts metabolism. Stimulates digestion. Reduces pain. Capsaicin. Improves stomach lining, counterintuitive but true. How to use. Pinch in morning lemon water. Sprinkle on food. Capsules. 100 to 500 milligrams with food. Cayenne tea. 1/4 teaspoon in 8-ounce hot water with honey and lemon. Immune booster. When not to use. Active stomach ulcers can irritate. GERD. Hemorrhoids and flare. 23. Calendula. Calendula officinalis. What she does. Heals tissue. Anti-inflammatory. Antimicrobial. Lymph support. Heals gut lining. How to use. Tea. 1 tablespoon dried flowers in 8-ounce water. Steep 10 minutes. 2 to 3 cups daily. Salve, topical, for skin healing. Tincture. 30 to 60 drops 2-3x daily. When not to use. Allergic to ragweed family. Pregnant in medicinal doses. 24. Yarrow. Achillea millefolium. What she does. Stops bleeding internally and externally. Stops diarrhea. Tones the GI tract. Anti-inflammatory. Supports digestion. How to use. Tea. 1 tablespoon dried herb in 8-ounce water. Steep 10 minutes. 2 to 3 cups daily during flares. Tincture. 30 to 60 drops 2-3x daily. When not to use. Pregnant. Allergic to ragweed family. Day of surgery. 25. Plantain leaf. Planago major/lanceolata. What she does. Heals tissue. Mucilaginous. Slippery, like slippery elm. Pulls toxins. Anti-inflammatory. How to use. Tea. 1 tablespoon dried in 8-ounce water. Steep 10 minutes. Poultice. Chew a fresh leaf. Apply to bug bite or cut. Salad. Young tender leaves. When not to use. Generally very safe. Sourced from clean soil, not roadsides. 26. Mullein. Verbascum thapsus. What she does. Lung support. Eases coughs. Mucilaginous, soothing. Mild for the gut. Lymphatic support. How to use. Tea. 1 tablespoon dried leaves or flowers in 8-ounce water. Steep 10 minutes. Strain through cloth. The tiny hairs can irritate the throat. Smoking blend with mint mugwort for lung support. When not to use. Generally safe. 27. Nettle leaf. Urtica dioica. What she does. Mineral powerhouse, iron, magnesium, calcium, potassium, vitamin C, anti-allergy. Supports kidneys, joints, blood, hair, milk supply. How to use. Tea. Overnight infusion. 1 cup dried nettle in 1 quart hot water. Sit 4 to 8 hours. Strain. Drink throughout day. The most nutritious tea on earth. Cooked. Like spinach, sting is destroyed by heat. Tincture. 30 to 60 drops 2-3x daily. When not to use. Generally safe. Diabetic monitor blood sugar. 28. Red raspberry leaf. Rubus idaeus. What she does. Tones the uterus. Eases cramps. Iron-rich. Eases diarrhea. The women's tea drink during cycle, pregnancy, after first trimester, postpartum. How to use. Tea. 1 tablespoon dried leaves in 8-ounce water. Steep 15 minutes. 2 to 3 cups daily. Throughout cycle, pregnancy, with midwife okay, postpartum. When not to use. First trimester pregnancy. Some midwives say fine. Some say wait, discuss with yours. 29. Lemon balm. Melissa officinalis. What she does. Calms gut and brain. Anti-anxiety. Antiviral, especially against herpes family, EBV, HSV. Sleep supporting. Eases gut cramping. How to use. Tea. 1 tablespoon fresh or dried leaves in 8-ounce hot water. Steep 10 minutes, 2 to 4 cups daily. Tincture. 60 to 90 drops 2-3x daily. Bath. Handful of fresh leaves. When not to use. Generally safe. Caution with thyroid medication. Mild thyroid suppression. 30. Holy basil, tulsi. Ocimum tenuiflorum. What she does. Adaptogen balances stress response. Calms nervous system, which heals the gut. Anti-inflammatory. Blood sugar regulator. Mild antimicrobial. How to use. Tea. 1 tablespoon fresh or dried leaves in 8-ounce hot water. Steep 10 minutes. 2 to 3 cups daily. Capsules. 300 to 600 milligrams daily. Cooking. Italian basil's spicy cousin. When not to use. Pregnant trying to maintain pregnancy. Mild amenagogue. Day of surgery. Mild blood thinning. Chapter 36. 25 Healing Tea Blends for the Gut. These are blends, not single herbs. Premix in a mason jar so you can make a cup quickly any morning. For each blend, mix the dried herbs together in given ratios. Store in glass jar in cool dark cupboard. To brew, 1 to 2 tablespoons of blend per 8-ounce hot water. Steep 10 to 15 minutes or simmer 10 minutes for root-heavy blends. Strain. Sweeten with raw honey if desired. 1. The Gentle Gut Repair Blend. 4. Leaky gut, gastritis, ulcers, healing the lining. 2 parts marshmallow root. 2 parts slippery elm, powder or cut. 1 part chamomile flower. 1 part calendula petals. 1 part licorice root, DGL preferred. Cold infuse overnight for max mucilage. Drink 2 cups daily. 2. The Bloat Buster. 4. Gas, bloat, after meal puff. 2 parts fennel seed, lightly crushed. 2 parts peppermint. 1 part chamomile. 1 part ginger root. 1/2 part cardamom pods. Steep 10 minutes. Drink hot after meals. 3. The constipation relief. 4. Backed up days, slow bowels. 2 parts dandelion root, roasted. 2 parts triphala, Ayurvedic blend, or 1 part each of triphala's 3 fruits if making yourself. 1 part licorice root. 1 part fennel seed. 1/2 part senna leaf, use sparingly, short term. Simmer 15 minutes, drink in evening. Senna is a stimulant, use 3 to 4 days max. 4. The stress digestion rescue. 4. Anxious gut, IBS, gut brainstorm. 2 parts chamomile. 2 parts lemon balm. 1 part holy basil, tulsi. 1 part peppermint. 1 part lavender flowers. Steep 10 minutes. Drink before stressful events or in the evening. 5. The period gut blend. 4. Period bloat, cramps, hormonal gut chaos. 2 parts red raspberry leaf. 1 part ginger root. 1 part chamomile. 1 part cinnamon, ceylon, bark. 1 part nettle leaf. Steep 15 minutes. Drink daily during luteal phase and bleed. 6. The morning digestive fire. 4. Low stomach acid, sluggish digestion, low appetite. 2 parts dandelion root. 1 part ginger root. 1 part orange peel. 1 part fennel seed. 1/2 part black peppercorns. Simmer 15 minutes. Drink 20 minutes before breakfast. 7. The gut brain calmer. 4. Depression and gut symptoms together. 2 parts holy basil. 2 parts lemon balm. 1 part chamomile. 1 part oat straw. 1 part rose petals. Steep 10 minutes. Drink 2 to 3 cups daily, especially morning and evening. 8. The liver love blend. 4. Gut plus estrogen detox plus skin plus sluggish liver. 2 parts dandelion root. 2 parts burdock root. 1 part milk thistle seed, crushed. 1 part nettle leaf. 1 part licorice root. Simmer 20 minutes. Drink 1 to 2 cups daily, between meals. 9. The ginger lemon immune. 4. When you feel something coming on, gut plus immune. 2 parts ginger root. 1 part lemon peel. 1 part thyme. 1 part rose hips. 1/2 part cinnamon. Simmer 15 minutes. Drink hot with raw honey. 10. The anti-inflammatory golden. 4. Chronic inflammation, joint pain, autoimmune. 2 parts turmeric root or powder. 1 part ginger root. 1 part black peppercorns. 1 part cardamom pods. 1 part cinnamon. Simmer 15 minutes. Strain. Whisk in coconut milk and raw honey to make golden milk. Drink before bed. 11. The hibiscus Caribbean cool down. 4. Blood pressure, summer heat, after big meals. 3 parts hibiscus calyces, sorrel. 1 part ginger root. 1 part cinnamon stick. 1/2 part cloves. Simmer 20 minutes. Drink hot or iced with raw honey or lime. 12. The nighttime digestive rest. 4. Late dinners, sleep plus digestion. 2 parts chamomile. 1 part fennel seed. 1 part lavender flowers. 1 part peppermint. 1/2 part nutmeg, grated. Steep 10 minutes. Drink 30 minutes before bed. 13. The postpartum recovery tea. 4. New mamas, healing the gut after birth. 2 parts red raspberry leaf. 2 parts nettle leaf. 1 part oat straw. 1 part fennel seed, also supports milk supply. 1 part chamomile. Steep 15 minutes. 3 to 4 cups daily for the first 3 months postpartum. 14. The parasite cleansing tea. 4. 3-week cleanse with practitioner. 2 parts black walnut hull, green. 1 part wormwood. 1 part cloves, lightly crushed. 1 part thyme. 1 part oregano. Simmer 10 minutes. Drink 1 cup daily, 21 days, then break. Work with practitioner for full protocol. 15. The Candida starving blend. 4. Yeast overgrowth. 2 parts pau d'arco. 1 part cinnamon. 1 part cloves. 1 part oregano. 1 part thyme. Simmer 10 minutes. 2 to 3 cups daily during Candida cleanse. 16. The SBO antimicrobial tea. 4. Alongside SIBO protocol. 2 parts oregano. 1 part thyme. 1 part berberine-rich herbs, golden seal, Oregon grape, coptis. 1 part ginger. 1 part fennel. Simmer 10 minutes. 2 cups daily during 4 to 8 week SIBO protocol. 17. The H. Pylori Healer. 4. Stomach ulcers, gastritis, low stomach acid. 2 parts mastic gum, powder or resin chunks. 2 parts marshmallow root. 1 part DGL licorice. 1 part chamomile. 1 part peppermint. Cold infuse overnight. Drink 2 cups daily, away from meals, 8 to 12 weeks. 18. The EBV/viral suppression blend. 4. Chronic EBV, autoimmune, MS-related. 2 parts lemon balm. 1 part licorice root. 1 part cat's claw bark. 1 part olive leaf. 1 part astragalus root. Simmer 15 minutes. 2 cups daily, ongoing. 19. The fertility-supporting gut tea. 4. TTC hormone balance, gut prep before pregnancy. 2 parts red raspberry leaf. 1 part nettle leaf. 1 part chasteberry, Vitex, small amount. 1 part rose petals. 1 part oat straw. Steep 15 minutes. 2 cups daily, 3 to 6 months preconception. Pause once pregnant, switch to pregnancy-safe tea. 20. The work stress rescue. 4. After a hard day, gut plus nervous system reset. 2 parts ashwagandha root. 2 parts holy basil. 1 part rose petals. 1 part lemon balm. 1 part chamomile. Simmer 15 minutes. Drink in evening. 21. The traditional black girl tonic. Our grandmother's wisdom. 2 parts hibiscus. 1 part ginger. 1 part cinnamon. 1 part cloves. 1 part peel of orange or lemon. Simmer 20 minutes. Add raw honey. Caribbean and Southern tradition. Drink anytime. 22. The breathing plus gut tea. 4. Respiratory plus gut symptoms together. 2 parts mullein. 1 part thyme. 1 part marshmallow root. 1 part licorice root. 1 part ginger. Simmer 15 minutes. Strain through cloth. Drink with raw honey. 23. The menopause gut balance. 4. Hot flashes plus bloat plus slow digestion. 2 parts sage. 1 part black cohosh. 1 part licorice root. 1 part fennel seed. 1 part red clover. Steep 10 minutes, 1 to 2 cups daily. 24. The blood building tea. 4. Anemia, heavy periods, post-pregnancy. 2 parts nettle leaf. 1 part red raspberry leaf. 1 part dandelion root. 1 part yellow dock root. 1 part hibiscus. Vitamin C aids iron absorption. Simmer 20 minutes, 2 cups daily. 25. The Everyday Gut Maintenance Blend. 4. Post-healing, daily, forever. 2 parts ginger root. 1 part fennel seed. 1 part chamomile. 1 part peppermint. 1 part nettle leaf. Steep 10 minutes, 1 to 2 cups daily as your everyday tea. Chapter 37. How to source, store, and trust your herbs. Where to buy. Top tier, research-grade quality. Mountain Rose Herbs, mountainroseherbs.com. Pacific Botanicals. Frontier Co-op. Mid-tier, good quality, more accessible. Star West Botanicals. Banyan Botanicals, Ayurvedic. Gaia Herbs, tinctures and capsules. Local. Black-owned herbal shops in your city, Google search. Farmers Market Herbalists. Health food stores with bulk bins smell the herbs. They should be fragrant and bright in color. Avoid. Random Amazon sellers. Adulteration is documented. Old grocery store spices. Most are stale. Herbs sold in tea bags at conventional stores. Often dust, not whole leaf. Storing your herbs. Glass jars, not plastic, leaches chemicals into oils. Airtight lids. Cool dark cupboard, not above the stove. Heat destroys the medicine. Label every jar with the herb name plus the date you bought/picked. Most dried herbs last 1 to 2 years. Replace older. Roots last longer. Flowers and leaves degrade faster. If it doesn't smell anymore, the medicine is gone. Replace. Growing your own. These are easy windowsill or small garden plants for any sister. Mint, peppermint, spearmint. Chamomile. Lemon balm. Holy basil. Rosemary. Thyme. Sage. Aloe vera in a pot indoors. Calendula. Dandelion. Just stop pulling them from the lawn. Yarrow. Plantain, lawn weed, free medicine. Nettle. Handle with gloves. Great in a wild corner. A $50 investment in plants can give you a lifetime of medicine. Foraging safely. Never pick from roadsides, lead exhaust. Never pick from sprayed lawns. Identify positively before harvesting. When in doubt, don't. Take from places where the plant is abundant. Don't take the only one. Think the plant before harvesting. This is a real practice. Your grandmothers did it. Chapter 38, Tincture Making 101. Make your own medicine. Tinctures are alcohol extracts of herbs. They preserve the medicine for years and give a stronger dose than tea. To make a tincture. 1. Fill a clean glass jar 1/3 to 1/2 full of dried herb, or 1/2 to 2/3 with fresh herb. 2. Pour 80 to 100 proof vodka over the herb until the jar is full, 1 inch above the herb level. Herb must stay submerged. 3. Cap tightly. Label with herb name plus date. 4. Store in cool dark cupboard. Shake daily for 2 weeks. Then weekly for 4 to 6 more weeks, 6 weeks total ideal. 5. Strain through cheesecloth into measuring cup. Squeeze the herb hard to get every drop. 6. Pour into amber dropper bottles. Label. Dosage, general. 30 to 60 drops in water, 2 to 3 times daily. Or per the herb-specific guidance. Tinctures last 5+ years if properly made and stored. Cost. A 1-ounce store-bought tincture, $15 to $30. Homemade, under $5. Easy first tinctures to make. Lemon balm. Chamomile. Ginger, use fresh, grated. Holy basil. Peppermint. Echinacea root. Nettle leaf. Dandelion root. Chapter 39. When to see a practitioner, and which kind. Self-care is powerful. Knowing when to bring in a professional is wisdom. See a functional medicine practitioner if your symptoms persist 6+ months despite consistent self-care. You suspect SIBO, candida, or parasites and want testing. Your labs are abnormal, but your conventional doc says normal. You have multiple chronic symptoms across systems. You want a comprehensive workup with someone who reads beyond conventional ranges. See an herbalist, clinical, not just retail, if you want a personalized herbal protocol. You're navigating multiple herbs and want to ensure no interactions. You have a chronic condition you want to support with plants. See a naturopathic doctor, ND, if licensed in your state, full-spectrum medical training in natural medicine. Especially good for hormone work, gut work, autoimmune. See a gastroenterologist, GI doctor, MD, if blood in stool. Unexplained weight loss. Severe pain. Family history of colon cancer. Persistent symptoms over 50. Suspected IBD, Crohn's, ulcerative colitis. Need for endoscopy/colonoscopy. See a therapist if trauma is part of your gut story, and it usually is. Anxiety/depression aren't lifting with gut healing alone. You need support processing what's coming up. A Black therapist if at all possible. Therapy for Black girls, Open Path Collective. See a pelvic floor PT if you've had children. You leak urine. You have pain with sex. You have constipation that won't fix with diet. We don't get referred to these enough, ask for one. See an acupuncturist if you like the modality, it works for many people. You want digestive balance support. You want hormone balance support. You want to address chronic patterns gently. Chapter 40, the Full Plant Medicine Pantry Shopping List. Print this. Bring to the herb store. Build over time. Foundation pantry, start here, $50 to $75. Slippery elm bark, powder or cut. Marshmallow root. Ginger root, fresh plus powder. Turmeric, fresh plus powder. Black pepper, whole plus ground. Cinnamon, Ceylon. Chamomile flowers. Peppermint leaf. Fennel seed. Hibiscus flowers. Apple cider vinegar with mother. Raw local honey. Expansion pantry. Add as you go, $50 to $100. Dandelion root, roasted. Burdock root. Milk thistle seed. Licorice root, DGL. Lemon balm. Holy basil. Nettle leaf. Red raspberry leaf. Calendula. Thyme. Sage. Cardamom. Cloves. Black seed, nigella. Morina powder. Specialty pantry, specific conditions. Pau d'Arco candida. Oregano oil capsules, Cibo candida. Mastic gum, H. pylori. Cat's claw, EBV autoimmune. Olive leaf, immune viral. Astragalus root, immune. Ashwagandha, stress. Wormwood plus black walnut plus cloves, parasite cleanse. Berberine, insulin Cibo. Equipment. Glass jars, 16 ounces, 32 ounces, 64-ounce quart sizes. Tea strainer or cheesecloth. Teapot or French press. Mortar and pestle. Amber dropper bottles for tinctures. A dedicated drawer or cupboard. Labels and a Sharpie. Total starter investment. $150 to $300 for a full herbal pantry that lasts months. This is cheaper than one specialist visit. You are building a medicine cabinet that serves you for decades. Chapter 41, a final word on the plants. Sis. The plants are not commodities. They are beings. They are old. They have been healing humans for hundreds of thousands of years. Every plant in this book has a relationship with our people. Slippery elm, Cherokee, Iroquois, Algonquian. Ginger, West African coastal medicine. Marshmallow, across the African continent and into the Mediterranean. Hibiscus, Caribbean, West African. Black seed, Egyptian, Ethiopian. Morina, Sub-Saharan African. Holy basil, Ayurvedic, but the Africans who became Indian and the Indians who became Africans. We are tangled. When you make a tea, do this. Pour the water mindfully. Watch the leaves unfold. Smell the steam. Whisper a thank you. Drink slowly. Notice your body's response. The plants are listening. They have been waiting for you to remember them. You are remembering. That is sacred work. I love you, sis. Tiffany. Asterisk TiffyTime Press. The plants are the medicine. The plants are the church. The plants are the ancestors speaking through chlorophyll. Asterisk. Part 4, Kids Get Health. The whole chapter the other books skip. Chapter 42, Why Your Child's Gut is the Foundation of Her Whole Life. Sis. If you have a baby, a toddler, a preschooler, a school-age child, a tween, or a teen, this chapter is for you. Bookmark it. Read it slow. Come back as her body grows. What I am going to tell you contradicts most of what your pediatrician will say. I am not anti-pediatrician. I am pro-information. Your child deserves a mama who knows the full picture, not just the prescription pad version. Here is the truth. Your child's gut microbiome is being written from the moment she enters the world. By age 3, the foundation is largely set. Whatever bacteria colonize her gut by age 3 will affect her immune system her whole life, her risk of allergies, asthma, eczema, her risk of autoimmune disease, her risk of obesity, her risk of mental health conditions, her cognitive development, her ability to absorb nutrients, her energy and behavior. This is not theory. This is established pediatric science. Black children have higher rates of asthma, 40% higher than white children. Eczema, more severe and earlier onset. Food allergies. Childhood obesity. ADHD diagnosis. Constipation chronic. Type 1 diabetes increase. A lot of these track back to gut microbiome, which means a lot of these are preventable or reversible. Chapter 43, Birth to 6 months, Setting the Foundation. The way the baby was born matters. Vaginal birth. Baby gets seeded with mama's vaginal and gut bacteria during birth, the original microbiome inoculation. C-section birth. Baby misses that seeding. C-section babies have been shown to have different microbiomes for years afterward, and slightly higher rates of asthma, allergies, and obesity. If your baby was a C-section, not the end of the world. There are protocols. Vaginal seeding with practitioner approval. Swabbing baby with mama's vaginal fluid after C-section can partially restore the initial seeding. This is now offered in some progressive hospitals. Ask. Breastfeeding is the gut microbiome multivitamin. Breast milk contains living beneficial bacteria. The breast is not sterile. It has its own microbiome. Human milk oligosaccharides, HMOs, sugars that babies can't digest, but that feed the beneficial bacteria. Antibodies. Growth factors. Anti-inflammatory compounds. Stem cells, yes, actual living stem cells. Even 1 month of breastfeeding makes a difference. 3 months better. 6 months better. A year better. If you can't breastfeed, formula feed without shame. But supplement with probiotic drops. Claire Labs, Garden of Life Baby, Bifidobacterium infantis is the key strain. HMO-containing formulas, some now exist, read labels. Skin-to-skin time matters. Baby's skin microbiome interacts with mama's. This affects gut microbiome too. Pets in the home are protective. Babies raised with dogs especially have lower rates of allergies and asthma. Don't get rid of the dog when baby comes, keep her. Avoid antibiotics unless truly necessary. Every course shifts the developing microbiome, sometimes permanently. Acid blockers in babies alters everything. Talc-containing baby powders, carcinogenic risk. Excessive sterilization. Yes, you read that right. Too sterile an environment starves the developing microbiome. Chapter 44, 6 to 24 months. Introducing food. First foods matter. Skip rice cereal as the first food. Rice cereal was a marketing invention. There's nothing magical about it. Better first foods, real food, mashed. Avocado. Sweet potato. Egg yolk, cooked soft. Banana. Bone broth. Pureed liver, yes, organ meat, most nutrient-dense food on earth. Mashed plantain, Caribbean tradition. Mashed black beans. Mashed lentils. Yogurt with live cultures, full-fat, plain. Fermented vegetables, 1/2 teaspoon, mashed. Pickled carrots, kimchi, mild, washed. Bone-in chicken broth made into rice porridge. Texture progression. Mash soft chunks finger food. Don't keep her on purees too long. The 30+ rule. By age 1, expose her to 30+ different plant foods. Microbiome diversity for life starts here. Foods to avoid first 12 months. Honey, botulism risk. Cow milk as drink. Small amounts in food fine. Not as primary drink before 12 months. Choking hazards, whole nuts, whole grapes, hot dog rounds. Added sugar. Excess salt. Foods to introduce intentionally. The newest research says early exposure to common allergens reduces allergy risk. Peanut butter, smooth, thinned with water on a spoon. By 6 to 7 months. Egg. Wheat, if no family history of celiac. Tree nuts, smooth nut butters, never whole. Fish. Introduce one new food every 3 to 5 days. Watch for reactions. Chapter 45, Toddler Years, ages 2 to 5. This is the picky eater phase. Every Black mama has been through this. The principle: don't force. Don't bribe. Don't make food a battle. But also don't surrender to chicken nuggets and goldfish forever. The strategies that work. 1. Serve what the family eats. Don't make a separate kid meal. She'll eat from the family plate eventually. 2. Offer the same food 10 to 20 times before declaring it rejected. Research is clear. Kids need many exposures before accepting a new food. 3. Pair new foods with familiar favorites. Roasted carrots next to rice. Sautéed spinach next to chicken nuggets. 4. Get her involved. Let her wash the lettuce. Let her stir the soup. Let her pick the apple at the store. Kids eat what they helped prepare. 5. Family dinner at the table. No phones. No TV. Eat together. Talk. Model good eating. 6. One bite rule. You don't have to eat it, but try one bite. Don't make her finish. 7. Don't bribe with dessert. If you eat your broccoli, you get cookies. Makes broccoli the enemy and cookies the prize. Backwards. 8. Hide vegetables in foods sometimes, but also serve them visible so she learns what they look like. 9. Sweet potato fries air-fried in olive oil. Equals often the gateway to other vegetables. 10. Smoothies are a backdoor for spinach, kale, frozen berries, chia, ground flax. A green smoothie with fruit and a little honey can be your kid's daily dose of plants. The toddler gut basics. Daily ideally. A vegetable. A fruit. A protein, egg, chicken, fish, beans, lentils. A whole grain, oats, rice, quinoa, sourdough. A healthy fat, avocado, butter, olive oil, nut butter. Water, not juice. A fermented food if tolerated, yogurt, sauerkraut, kimchi. Sometimes. Cheese. Pasta. Bread. Limit. Juice. Whole fruit instead. Sugary cereals. Crackers and snack foods as meals. Fast food. Soda, never. Artificial sweeteners, never. Excessive cow milk, 3 cups daily, is too much for many kids, affects iron absorption. Chapter 46, School-age kids 5 to 12. The packed lunch matters more than you think. Healthy school lunch ideas Black kids will actually eat. Chicken thighs, cold or warm, rice, sautéed greens, half avocado. Tuna salad on sourdough or rice cakes, baby carrots, apple. Bean and cheese quesadilla, salsa, pepper strips, fruit. Hard-boiled eggs, sweet potato fries, air-fried day before, cucumbers, dip. Pasta with meat sauce, side of broccoli, fruit. Quinoa bowl with chicken, corn, black beans, avocado. Leftover dinner, almost anything from last night. Whole grain wrap with hummus, turkey, lettuce, tomato. Ground turkey plus rice plus greens in a thermos for warm. Curry chicken plus rice plus cucumbers, Caribbean style. Snack ideas, instead of chips and cookies daily. Apple plus almond butter. Cheese cubes plus berries. Hummus plus carrot/celery sticks. Boiled egg plus fruit. Trail mix, no candy. Yogurt plus granola plus berries. Smoothie pop, frozen smoothie. Edamame. Roasted chickpeas. Banana with peanut butter. Whole grain crackers plus cheese plus pepperoni. The 80-20 with kids. 80% of the time, real food. 20% of the time, the cake at the birthday party, the McDonald's on the road trip, the Halloween candy. Don't make food shameful. Don't make food fearful. Make food JY most of the time, and let the joy include sometimes treats. Chapter 47, Common Kid Gut Issues and What to Do. Constipation. Going every other day or less is constipated. Hard, rabbit pellet stools are constipated. Pain on the toilet is constipated. Fix. More water, most kids are dehydrated. More fiber, fruit, vegetables, beans, oats, chia. Less dairy, especially cow milk, common cause. Magnesium glycinate, 200 to 400 milligrams by weight at bedtime. Talk to pediatrician. A daily walk after dinner. A footstool under her feet on the toilet for proper squat position. Gentle belly massage. More physical play, constipation often equals sedentary kid. If chronic, eliminate cow dairy for 30 days and watch what happens. Eczema. Eczema is gut skin axis. Treat the gut, the skin clears. Fix. Eliminate top trigger foods 30 days at a time. Dairy, gluten, eggs, nuts, 1 at a time. Probiotic daily, Claire Labs Therabiotic Complete or similar. Bone broth daily. Vitamin D, test level, supplement to optimal. Omega-3, kids fish oil. Topical, coconut oil plus tallow plus calendula salve, not steroid creams as first line. Warm baths with oatmeal, not hot water. Clean cotton clothing, no harsh detergents. Frequent colds/always sick. Gut equals 70 to 80% of immune system. Fix. Fix the gut, probiotic, fermented food, anti-inflammatory diet. Vitamin D optimized. Adequate sleep, kids need 9 to 12 hours by age. Outdoor time daily, fresh air, sun, dirt. These build the immune system. Elderberry syrup at first sign of cold. 1 teaspoon for kids age 2 to 5. 1 tablespoon age 6+. Bone broth daily. Fewer antibiotics, only when truly bacterial. Ear infections often resolve without. ADHD-like behavior, anxiety, mood issues. Gut-brain axis is real in kids. Fix. Eliminate artificial dyes, red 40, yellow 5, blue 1. Well documented to worsen behavior. Eliminate added sugar/high fructose corn syrup. Eliminate or test gluten and dairy 30 days. Probiotic daily. Omega-3 fish oil, often dramatic improvement. Adequate iron, low iron mimics ADHD. Outdoor time daily, lowers cortisol. Sleep optimization. Food allergies/sensitivities. If your child has severe allergies, work with an allergist. This is medical territory. For mild food sensitivities, heal the gut first, 60 to 90 days of removing the suspect food plus healing protocol. Reintroduce slowly after gut heals. Sometimes the sensitivity resolves, sometimes not. The gut work is still worth doing. Stomach aches. Common in kids. Often dismissed as stress, but worth investigating. Possible causes. Constipation, always check. Food sensitivity. Anxiety, real, but the gut still needs support. Lactose intolerance, very common in our kids. Celiac disease, test if family history. IBD onset, rare but happening younger, see GI if persistent. Chapter 48, the family eating plan. How to feed a family without losing your mind. Sunday meal prep, 1.5 to 2 hours. Roast a whole chicken. Bake a few sweet potatoes. Hard-boil eggs. Cook a pot of rice. Cook a pot of beans. Wash and chop veggies. Make 1 pot of soup or stew. Weekday rhythm. Breakfast. Rotates between eggs/oatmeal/smoothie/sweet potato hash. Always with protein, fat, fiber. School lunch. Packed from Sunday prep, protein plus carb plus veg plus fruit plus healthy snack. Dinner. Family meal, varied. Most nights. Protein plus 2 vegetables plus a starch. Snack. Real food, not packaged. Once a week. Pizza night, homemade ideally, even better with cauliflower crust plus good toppings. Pasta night, whole grain or chickpea pasta with meat sauce plus veggies. Tacos/wraps. Soup night, huge pot leftovers. Cultural night, pick one of your family's traditional dishes. Sometimes foods, 1-2x weekly okay. Eating out. Frozen pizza. Boxed mac and cheese. Fast food. Ice cream/dessert. You're not perfect. Your kids don't need perfect. They need consistent plus flexible. Chapter 49, talking to your kids about their bodies. Start young. Use real words. Normalize body conversations. Things to teach. Bowel movements are normal. Going every day is good. Bloating after a meal is information, not embarrassment. Some foods make us feel good. Some don't. Pay attention. Water is medicine. Drink lots. Sleep is medicine. Get lots. Movement is medicine. Move every day. Sun is medicine. Get outside. Food is fuel and joy and love and culture. All true. Things not to teach. You're getting fat, never. Don't eat that, you'll get chubby, creates lifelong issues. Body shaming of any kind. Calorie counting in young children. Diet talk in front of kids. The goal. Raise children who listen to their bodies, who know food is medicine, who don't fear food, who don't shame their bodies, who understand their guts, who'll come to you when something's off. That kid grows into a healthy adult. That adult breaks the generational cycle. Chapter 50, Building the Next Generation of Healthy Black Women. Sis. Every choice you make for your daughter today is a choice she will pass to her daughter, who will pass to her daughter. Generational gut healing is real. Microbiomes pass down. Eating patterns pass down. Body wisdom passes down. So do dysfunction, disease patterns, and food trauma. You are the pivot. The cycle of bloated, exhausted, autoimmune, depressed Black women could end with the daughters you raise. What do you want to pass down? A baby raised on real food. A toddler who knows what spinach tastes like. A school-age kid who knows that food is medicine. A teen who understands her cycle. A young woman who can read her body. A daughter who passes it to her daughter. This is generational wealth in the form of biology. This is what your great-grandmothers tried to do for you with what they had. You have more. Use it. I love you, Mama. I love your kids. May they be the healthiest generation our line has ever produced. Tiffany. Breathe. Soft Body is here for you. We've walked together for a long time, sister. Your body has carried you through every word. Place a hand on your chest. The medicine has always been here. Faith. Manifestation. Positivity. Patience. Discipline. Determination. Consistency. Honest work. Welcome home, Black